The joy of roller coasters.
Absolutely.
So Nichole, talk about what you're doing here on Blab now.
Yeah, plug in.
Sure. So on this coming Thursday, I'll have my first show, which I'm calling it Ms. NIchole Fresh Live. So basically, every week will be a topic, just different topics, of course, every week. And first, I'll kind of just start off with the topic for the week and just kind of give a little background on it, talk about it, at least give my viewpoint. But after that, I'm just going to open it up to the audience to ask questions if they have comments related to the weekly subject. But then if people have anything else to say, or that's a question that they want answered or kind of need a little bit of advice on, then I'm definitely going to open it up for that too. I don't want somebody to wait a whole week to get their question answered if it's something like really crucial, something dire. So definitely, you know, if you're around Thursday evening or have the opportunity, come check me out Thursday. This Thursday will be the first one at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
What topic are you going to start with?
I'm going to start with health. So starting with health, because way back, a little background on that, way back in 2005, I wrote this book called Purpose. So I self-published it, just spent some time, edited everything, and put it out there. So I'm kind of ramping that up again, but ramping up through videos, getting information out. So my life philosophy is kind of like this. So I feel like everybody has a purpose in life. Everybody has something that they're meant to do or born to do. So I want people to kind of be able to help tap into that. So to me, the first step before you can even continue in life and be successful, it's like you have to start from someplace. And to me, that starting place is your health. How do you expect to have like a sound mind or a sound anything else or operate if you're not healthy? If you're not rested, your body is in good condition, how can you expect to operate, as a human being? So the first show is going to be about health. I mean, it's different types of health. So it's mental health, it's your physical health, meaning what you eat, if you exercise or work out or sleep. So many different aspects of health that we'll talk about. And then the week after that, we'll kind of dive more into purpose. And it'll be talking about, removing any barriers or roadblocks mentally or from your past or anything that can kind of get in the way from you seeing yourself who you truly are and moving forward.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, thanks.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, you guys.
So that's Thursday night at 7 too?
At 7, yep.
7 Pacific.
7 time, yeah. Oh, I'll look forward to seeing you guys. And just, if you... Sure, Joe.
What's the title going to be so we can find it?
Sure. It's Ms. Fresh Live, Ms. NIchole Fresh Live is the name of the show. But if you follow me too, then you should be able to, you follow me on Blab, or if you also follow me on Twitter, then you should be able to see it too. But it'll be Thursday. Just look for shows that are Thursday. It's in the advice, self-improvement, life categories are the tags that it goes under. And again, Thursday, 7 p.m. on Blab. And look forward to seeing everybody who can come.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably be able to stop in there.
Yeah, I should be able to too.
Thanks.
But yeah, no, this is cool. See, this is the types of things that I think are going to start to gain traction on Blab.
Yeah.
Because it's so personal, and on the right you just have, you can participate in any way, in different varying levels. You can be a viewer, you can be just a commenter, a liker, or a little prop giver.
Yeah.
You can pop in here and out of here. There's just a lot of cool things.
Absolutely.
I think like these conversations where you can, anyone can sit down in a chair across from you pretty much.
Yep.
And have this conversation and and it's cool that you're doing like self-improvement, because that's what a lot of us are seeking. So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I'm just really super excited to do it, and I really love this form. You know, a lot of people have talk shows and stuff like that, but to me, it's so essential for people to be able to talk back. I don't want to just put stuff out there, and I do the videos on Facebook, but it's like what really intrigues me is having people ask questions or like real time, having a connection with them. I want to be connected to the people who are seeing it and truly feel like, okay, they helped, or if it's something that, they saw and it's like a gap in information, being able to real time, like say, okay, here's a better answer to this, or like expound on that, So that's what I'm so looking forward to. It's all about really connection. So
Yeah. And when everything's text based too, like I guess not to get all sciencey and psychological on it, actually they show that our brain responds when you text people, when you message people and stuff like that, even though you're messaging somebody else, could be a friend, relationship, someone you look up to, or asking questions, that you're actually talking to yourself psychologically.
right.
That you read it back in your own words, and it impacts you as if you're having a conversation with yourself. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yep. Good point there.
I think that this platform definitely, it opens up, it just blows the doors off of it all. It makes everything accessible and, like you said, more personal too. And that's
I mean, there's been Skype and Google Hangouts. There's a lot of different things, but I just like the way this one's set up. It's simple.
It's really simple. It's, it pulls everything together. So I thank you guys for, kind of starting the way and starting the show. And, you guys are great hosts. And, I just thank you for that. And I think it's kind of, it's like how I even met Joe is, I met Joe at Poetry Night too. So it's like Joe was kind of getting back out there into the poetry scene, and so was I. So it's like when you try to, just follow what you feel, you never know who you're going to meet and connect with. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, we talk to one person at a time, and we have a real conversation with them. It's a lot better. But you did have a lot of people reaching out to you after those videos as well.
I did have some.
Like you had some people that were asking questions, and
I did, which was great. And I do realize that not everybody is going to be able to watch me live too, because I have some people that are overseas also. So not everybody might be able to make that time. So
what's cool is we can have these conversations, and it's all recording. So if someone really does want to see it, it'll at least be there for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
He's in it to win it, maybe.
Yeah. Yep. Let me see if I can beat Joe. Yeah. What?
Nope. Got it. I got it.
What?
That was me.
No.
That was me. I had that one. That was all
Fight
me.
to the click there.
Oh.
Hey, Saul.
What was that? I'll give them to you in a little bit.
Why aren't you on your own account?
What are you forgetting? I don't have to fix it up. All right, what's up, guys?
Hey, Saul.
What's up, Saul?
What's up, Joe?
What's up, Saul?
There you go.
I'm like eating my dinner, kind of. I'm sneaking
Still?
off, like. Well, I've been talking. But yeah, I'm like sneaking off.
Is your dinner cold? Or
Yeah, it's super cold.
You need me to blow on it, Joe?
A napkin. I knew that.
You said you got some more material, Saul?
Yeah, just one last one for the night, or possibly two.
Yeah. The more the merrier.
Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I see life teasing my heart to my very coffin. The light is never seen very often. All there is for me to do now is find the perfect hole to pronounce my grave. I feel my emotions intertwining with hers, but all I can know is that I am almost... Oh, my bad. I am lost and gracious. Lord can't save her anymore. Now I've arrived. Now I shall die. My deathbed has been presented. Another evening, another sunrise, showing while I'm dead. There be no one to prove I've ever existed. My sun, no fire. The moon has left our sky, flying away much, much high.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I love it. Prop on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't even remember when I wrote this. I wrote this about last week, actually.
Woo.
Really?
Nice.
So you
Yeah.
have been writing a little bit.
Yeah, I just usually have like
More than me.
little papers. Yeah. I guess I got one last more. I guess I'll just say it. It's actually a part of a song that I wrote or am writing. It's very difficult for me to write certain songs that, because I'm a musician, and usually when I play music, it's honestly I've never tried, and it just feels as if it just jumps inside of me, and I could just play whatever is given to me by God. It feels that way. I'm pretty sure a lot of you will hear this song soon, eventually. Oh, here it is. It's all right. I believe the title I gave it a long time ago, probably 4 months ago. I gave it the title "Bright, Bright Butterfly." It's all my writing has to do with like dreams that I get. Like I have very, very vivid dreams, and I just write. I just journal them down, and I try making songs out of them.
Wow.
And that's pretty much why I have that kind of big title, Majesty, Dreamer, and Peaceless King. There's a lot more like philosophical and psychological explanations down to that part. I study a lot of like Plato, and I'm a psychologist student, so I guess it just helps me a lot more to kind of connect with it. All right. And this is Bright, Bright Butterfly, I guess. And if she says no, I'll carry her dead body home. But if she won't come, I'll wait for my death until I see my love. When the sunflower grows, then I will know she's made it to the Lord. Because the sun and the moon, baby, I'm absolutely nothing without you.
Whoa. Dude, that was powerful. I love that too. It's like it's abstract too. So it has like I guess it kind of allows you to let your mind wander with
Use it.
That is awesome.
Start it, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Ooh,
Kind of distracted by my brother.
Who are you talking to?
My brother is just acting silly.
He's actually talking to me. It's Inception.
Dude, all right. So we have a poet. Saul.
Oh wait.
Nah, yeah.
What?
Saul, you got to keep coming back, man.
Yeah, we need you.
Yeah.
All right, I agree.
Yeah.
This is weekly because
In the beginning, when I first got into this, when I was having difficulties today, Poetri really gave me the confidence when he just opened it. He's like, "Hey, let me know what it's like right now." It's like, we're cool, we're open. We're not going to judge. We do this for the love of it.
Yeah.
We're all in here for the same reason. So let's keep it this way. And he really did give me that confidence to just, I guess, talk the way I'm talking right now. Because before that, it wasn't. You saw I was really quiet, kind of shy.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
You guys are awesome, man. All you guys.
Thank you, man.
thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
We tried.
Yeah. We just, but to be honest with you, though, I think like everybody feels that way. You know what I mean?
It's kind of facing your fears. I'm terrified of public speaking. That's why I try to do as much of it as possible. Because it's the thing that kind of flips me out the most. So I get those extreme feelings,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a little bit addictive. It's like a drug, So it's conquering, like one little fear at a time, and that feels good. So you want to do it more, and it doesn't make it any less scary. It just makes it kind of a desirable feeling after the fact. I don't know.
And it's empowering. It really is. Like that's
and it's empowering. Yeah. Is like if I can do this and I can, then I can walk into the room. The same reason I waited tables was to overcome my approach anxiety. I have to walk up to people and say, "Hi, my name's Joe. I'm going to be taking care of you for the next hour and a half. I'm the person to ask if you need something." Like that, just that approach anxiety was terrifying for me. So in the same way, speaking publicly is terrifying for me. I get shaky. Like when I do presentations, in school and stuff, I shake and I can't help it. So I try to memorize my stuff so that I don't have paper in my hand. This is why I try to memorize all my poems, so I don't have paper in my hand so people can't see me shaking.
And I feel your pain too, because I have anxiety speaking in front of people. I've spoken in front of 1,000 people for a fundraiser, or performed in front of 600 people or whatever for doing a poetry slam, and I'm afraid. Like I'm overwhelmed with fear. I'm shaking, and then all of a sudden, like after that, those couple of minutes roll by and I start like setting in. I just reach this high, this moment where everything comes together more naturally than I've ever seen it in my entire life. Like, and when facing my fears, getting in that flow moment, if you will, that's the greatest feeling in the world. And then also when people reaffirm that, or I guess how you feel, they challenge how you feel at the end, because they even congratulate you no matter how shitty you thought you did. Apparently you did either good or great or whatever. It's mind-blowing, that fucking mind thing, man. It's always pushing that limit and always challenging what your brain kind of tries to make you think you're not allowed to do or you're incapable of. I love that feeling.
It's that cubicle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is that cubicle. Yeah.
We get in our own way the most. Like that's just the way about it. We all get in our own way more than anyone else does, more than any simple act or anything that could stop us from accomplishing something. More than anything, it's us. Like we all feel that. Like there's something more I could have done. There's something I should have done. Like we all just get in our own way. And you're a good poet. That's why. But you're getting in your own way by being too shy. So you just gotta say, "This is me, and this is what I do." And if you don't like it, you can leave the blab. Like I don't know.
Exactly. Well, and you gotta think about it too. Those people, like, you don't know if their hamster died that day or whatever. You don't know if whether or not they may have more insecurities about it all than you. And in the end, like, in true story too, actually, I've heard someone getting ridiculed by somebody at a poetry slam. They were getting like just this negative shit. Someone was yelling boo. And it actually turned out that person was dealing with those anxieties. And they were like, in the guy who's getting yelled at by boo, he kind of broke it down. He's like, he was envious in a certain way. And I was just as afraid as he was. That's what he didn't get. And so like they had this weird relationship where he ended up helping me, mentoring. It's fucking weird. It's not, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that.
I love your insight, guys.
Who's listening to music? Who's listening to Taylor Swift? Tell your little brother to stop.
Okay, actually, now we're gonna add that Taylor Swift in there. Justin Bieber, no Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I only wrote one poem this week, but I have like an old one. It's a couple years probably at least, but it's about Montana, and it was written as a whoa, hey, I'll see you later. Now I'm on the other side.
Ha! I beat you. What?
Yeah, you got me on that one. I wasn't even close.
Yeah, Goran's back.
Hey,
how you guys doing?
Oh,
good. How are you?
I'm great.
Cool.
I
think I this is the Washington State hangout. I noticed NIchole from. I know.
We met her up here. Last week was more diverse. From regions.
I'm representing Florida. Recently moved to New York, so I'll bring.
We'll take that.
And we just
I
had
got the whole West Coast.
I used to live on the East Coast, Ron. So I used to live in the DMV area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I told these guys last week or whenever we spoke last, I used to live in Washington State too. So
yeah. All right.
Walla Walla represent.
Yeah. Walla Walla.
Good to see you guys again.
Good to see you too,
man. I'm happy you're back.
I can't see anyone's face right now. Is anyone else having that problem?
You want to know why? Blab knows you're trying to dodge a poem.
Dude, tell Blab to stop. Can you see everyone else's face? Can everyone else?
Yeah.
NIchole just came back.
I can see everyone too.
Yep.
And
I can't.
you can't? I can't see Will or Veron.
That's just silly.
No. Oh well, he'll come back. He'll come back.
Evil Blab.
See me. All right. Well, I was gonna do a poem that was written as a rap and is now a poem because there's no music tonight. So it's about things that I liked about Montana, and this was a couple of years ago, right before I left. So I've changed a couple things too. All right. I like snow in my beard, getting weird with my peers, filling pockets with beers. I like fucking with skiers. I like full-bodied hugs and dancing in clubs, listening to Biggie and Pac, pretending to be thug. I like sushi and sake and trading massages. My mom's barking dogs and sex in parking garages. I like dressing up. I like a guess and what I like making her smile. I can't get enough of it. Laughter's good medicine. It heals my suffering so I can learn to let go and remember how to love again. I like talking about nothing for hours. I like getting real grimy, then taking hot showers. I like slushies and smoothies. I like snowboard movies. I like talking real smoothly, making girl wanna do me. I like my face between tits. I like taking green hits. I like the lips between the hips. I like the taste of a kiss. I like the sound of a swish of metal nets on out to courts. I like seeing my parents happy, so I'm glad that they're divorced. I like days off, waking up late, big plate of bacon toast, hash browns, and scrambled eggs is great. I like incredible views with the breeze in my face. I like the ocean, but I'd rather be on rivers and lakes. I like first introductions. I might curse. It's a fucking bad habit for rapping, but not the worst that could happen. I like strapping in. I like capping gin, a little ice and ginger ale in the tap, and then I like boozing. I like cruising. I like getting new shoes, and I like the button of my alarm set for snoozing. I like that she blushes when I give her a glance. I like the rushes I get when I get her to dance. I like she pulls me closer by the front of her pants. Wide stance, so got a belt, but got heavy shit in my pants. I like driving through the hills, windows cracked for some air. I like that I might sight a mean, see a wolf pack or a bear. I like Montana, and though it's been 2 years since I left, it's filled with sights, sounds, and smells that I can never forget.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dig it.
I want to go.
Sorry. It's a little explicit and subvert. Yeah.
That's fresh.
That had like a little saxophone beat
Nice.
behind it. But
Yeah.
anyways,
All right.
I like.
Yeah, I love. Who's next?
I don't know. I just want to
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
there's only one person.
things with the crate here, I guess, because I don't have any recent stuff.
dig in.
Yeah, archives.
Yeah, I'm doing the archives again.
I love archives.
See, I got distracted listening to you, so I stopped looking. I was like, let me. This is kind of rude what I'm trying to do here. Let me listen in.
Nah.
I heard this awesome quote. Actually, I read it. This old guy was writing truisms or whatever it was like 80 truisms from an 80-year-old man or something. Mm-hmm. And he's like, if a street performer gets you to stop in your tracks, you owe him $1.
That's a good rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
if they
good.
get you to stop, you owe them $1. That's the rule.
Yeah.
But it made me think of that because you were like, oh, I stopped looking because I got distracted listening to it. And I was like, yes, you owe me $1.
Here's my PayPal account. Oh gosh, that's awesome.
All right, let me see if I find something. All right, here's one. I kind of get the feeling that like some of the stuff I write are not very spoken word-ish, you know. But
it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, I hear you.
You can write.
This one's 5 steps to red.
Ooh.
First, gray everywhere. Seagull gray. Gray limbs doing porn on a gray laptop. Hot and burning a hole in your chest. Number 2, blue. 2 cupped palms attempting to catch an entire face that threatens to leak through his fingers. He wonders if he can wash this off. 3, salmon clam uniforms, manufactured Florida lawns, and the steady drone of lawnmowers. There are no fruit trees here, just pastel walls and flickering TVs, the color of normal. 4, green, just in the garden, only tiny shoots of something, and birds still on wires twitch nervously, looking for worms or for whatever will be reborn today. 5, then red, quickly grabbed a pen or brush or the seeds of cashew fruits or pomsite, run the rivers of life, this earth opening your veins to the world, but make it the color of your blood.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I like about yours is you like paint the picture. Like I could see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Like
it's vivid. Yeah, it's really vivid.
Yeah, it's really like everything you say, I'm actually seeing and I'm picturing. So,
and it
cool.
almost feels. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to go. You go.
I was just saying like I was like searching for those different like senses as you were explaining them, and that was cool.
Mm-hmm. And it's the way that you almost approach it, like with some of your poems and stuff. It's you have this almost really delicate approach, and you can feel it too. You can feel it almost like in the vibe and the atmosphere, and I love that, man. I love that take on it. It's
I
awesome.
Imagine you sitting in a park bench writing that one. like sitting on a park bench, like just maybe on like a cold day.
Just getting a scrawl. Yeah.
I was in Florida, so not so cold, you know.
You were in Florida?
No, I mean I moved to New York from Florida, but I wrote that when I was.
Oh, you did. Yeah. Well, that was nice. 5 steps to red.
Yeah.
Are we going like clockwise here? Is like NIchole next, or how we do?
No.
Seems like it.
Feeling now.
It goes
I'll go
to William, and then down. No. pass the mic. Is how's it work? I'm just messing with you, NIchole. I'm just jumping on. However y'all do it.
Do you want to go, NIchole?
Zach should come in with some jokes. He's back.
Oh yeah. I remember Zach from last week. Yeah.
No, Zach's owning a business right now. He can't.
I actually checked out his podcast. I checked out one episode.
Never quit your job to pursue a dream. It will consume you. Yeah. Trying to give yourself a job instead of a 40-hour-week job is like making double the work.
Mm-hmm.
Turns into a nice little 80-hour-a-week job.
Yeah,
without the money.
Yeah.
You're in love.
Oh gosh. It's just like, oh no. It's like a bad prostitute, man. Bad prostitute.
I mean, you guys are putting in work right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I read?
Yeah, go Will.
This isn't work. This is just kind of hanging out.
That's all. That's the only work that I know.
Yeah,
That is the quote, Zach. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. I'd rather work 90 to avoid working 40 for someone else.
Yeah.
Or if you won't pursue your dreams, someone will pay you to help them pursue theirs.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah. Here it is. This is a poem that I wrote a couple months back, and I was just kind of in a different headspace, I guess you could say. But here it is. I've spent all of my life lying. I plucked my vocal cords like a lion, who's stripped of strength, naked, no courage, no fight. I'm like grass falling at their fucking feet. No matter how much I think, it's still hard to set myself free. I know my worth, but it's hard to believe me. I spent all my life barely breathing, chasing the fleeting memories while fleeing my lease on reality, abandoned from hearts, a fallen star leaping the galaxy. I just wanted to be a gallant sun for you to see. I knew I had to burn bright to cross the 7 seas so that you'll recognize me, but I fell in my meager attempt. Now I burn in the atmosphere, kept away from you. You're locked atop the tower in my youth. Seeing that smile, that centuries, that centuries, my mind, what the fuck? My heart's century turned suicide. He left a letter, let yourself be broken inside. 'Twas a self-sacrifice to suture the stone that no longer speaks and pulses like the rolling tide.
Yes.
My internet's messed up.
My fucking paper got ripped. What?
Yours wasn't?
So I just closed it so you might get more.
Guys, my internet's not doing it.
No. You're killing me, Joe.
I missed that whole thing. It was
What?
cutting, and Mandy's was too. I think it's because we have too many devices on this little hotspot she's got right now.
So I'm going to go cut that internet service technician. Be like, Poetri, interrupt that shit.
Oh, dude, he'll be here between 10 and 12 tomorrow, so feel free to come by and bring something sharp.
That sounds good. I can make chloroform, and yep.
See, I'm still missing both people up top. See,
No part in this premeditated whatever you guys are doing right now.
Huh?
I don't have internet right now because I just moved into a new place, and I'm on my girlfriend's like hotspot on her phone doing this whole thing.
Wow, that's a pretty good hotspot though. You've gotten this far.
Yeah, they want them to be able to work at all hours of the day, so no matter where they are, so they get unlimited data in a hotspot. Make sure you can check your email.
God.
No, but yeah, so this little hotspot's just powering everything right now until the tech guy comes tomorrow.
It's like a kid's sweatshop over there for technology. Making that
Pretty
internet
much.
work.
Pretty much. No, it's like 1998 over here for technology. I've got a TV as my monitor. I'm killing it over here.
As long as you don't have dial-up.
I'm gonna be stepping it up from dial-up soon. I promise.
And don't miss those days.
I know, right?
The little AOL guy, like running across the screen.
The most static.
Yeah.
No.
Oh gosh.
I was gonna try.
No. Stop.
Oh gosh.
Get off the phone. I'm trying to go on the internet.
I didn't know if I was dating myself because I don't want to ask everybody their age. You know, people are kind of funny about that. So
No, I used to get yelled at to get off. Like people, because I had 3 older sisters, And so it was a constant like, get off the phone. I'm trying to go on the internet. Well, no, you had your turn. Yeah, it was one or the other back then.
Oh God.
It's one or the other. And we did have a cell phone in a briefcase in the car.
Yeah. My mother had that. Yep.
I remember that. That was the mobile phone.
God.
Yep. You were balling if you had one of those, by the way.
Yeah.
No, we had a Suburban too. I was baller because we had a Suburban and it had one of the first TVs in it, like so the people in the back seat could watch it, and it was like 4x6, like a picture frame. Yeah, it was like a picture. It was like 4x6, and it was black and white, and it had a VCR in the center console, so you could put your tapes in. And we watched like Mask of Zorro in black and white.
Yeah,
and we were baller.
That's certified baller right there.
And He-Man, it was those two. He-Man and She-Ra and Mask of Zorro.
Yeah.
On tape.
Yeah, that's baller status for sure.
Yep. And then I got a flip phone finally when I was like 15.
Wow.
I'm probably the youngest one here, huh? I think I am. Nichole, how old are you?
I am 32.
You're 32? How old are you, Ron?
35. Wait, I just had a birthday on the 17th, 36.
Oh, so right around there is when you start forgetting, huh?
Yeah, I don't. Or you just still
caring.
swimming in denial right now. Like, I haven't accepted it yet. It was just Saturday.
Oh,
man.
happy belated.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
happy belated. What'd you do?
What?
Oh, I just I talked myself off the ledge of a midlife crisis, I think.
Yeah, you got a street bike.
Is there more leather in your house on Sunday than there was on Saturday?
It was worse than that. It was one of those just, I need to just be by myself and just think, So,
Yeah.
no, I hung out with a friend and just I don't know. I get weird on birthdays, especially post 30.
Yeah. It's different.
It's
I hear that.
It's not as exciting.
It's just funny
I
how
don't really get
it goes. I mean, it's just weird. It's like you look and it's like you blink, you're 21, then you blink, you're 25, and then you blink and you're in your 30s. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the feeling because like I got my son. You blink and goes from baby to being a toddler quicker than you can imagine. It's like, what? How are you schooling me on stuff right now? Like, whoa, dude! Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have kids, but I have nieces and nephews, and they're kind of annoying because it's like they keep track of how old I am. They always think like they called me to wish me happy birthday. I have 2 brothers. They both have 2 kids. Anyway, so and before they called me on Skype, and before the video came up, I heard the girl's voice, and I'm like, who is that? I didn't recognize the voice because I haven't seen her in like maybe 2 months, and it just made me depressed because I was like, oh, I guess I'm older because she's older.
She's older.
And I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. See, at least with adults, you can see each other and you look the same. Like you really very slow. Kids, it's like
it's a lot faster. You miss a couple months and you're like, whoa, hey.
I can't be in denial. I can't play those games with myself.
Yeah. It's just like you're 8, you're an adult now. Oh shit. Because it's like usually when kids become adults, then you get into like that grandparent generation. It's just like, oh, what the fuck. It's undeniable. It's like fuck.
How old is your son? You said
3.5. Yeah. It's my little hiking buddy. We've went up some of the hardest hikes in Oregon, and I used to take him backpacking when he was a little baby, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was a little baby himself.
I am 14, so. No, Pa. What the fuck?
He's not 14. He's old enough to be on his own now.
Yeah.
How old are you guys? Joe, Will?
What?
30?
What?
How old? I don't even know.
I'm 30. I'm 30.
That's not cute.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that.
I don't know. How old do you think I am, Nichole?
That's a loaded question.
Exactly. Thank you.
50?
Somebody says you're 50. Anne says,
yeah. My soul is 50.
Oh, maybe. I'm sorry. I don't want. Maybe. I don't know if she's talking about you. She's talking about
Anne's 50.
Oh, she's 50. 50. That's good age. That's good age.
I didn't.
50.
Oh, this was
Yeah.
who was in here before. Okay.
You guys are running away from the question. Are you? How old are you?
We run away from everything.
Yeah, we do.
We just start talking about other things. Yeah. I'm 24.
And I'm 20, divorced, and yeah.
You're
with a
20.
3.5-year-old.
20?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm 20. When I was 13, I was a stepdad, lived with my ex, and then had my son, got married, and we were together for a while. Yeah. I got found all cradle robbers. When I was 13, she was 20, I think, or something right around there. It's just, yeah, they're just people my own age. They guess they held just some mindsets that I really couldn't relate to. I couldn't relate to them in any way, emotionally, intellectually. They were just somewhere else, and it was irritating. But yeah,
You're not really 20 though, are you? Seriously?
yeah, I'm 20. Yeah.
I figured he was young, but 20. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I like him. He's super well spoken. 20-year-old.
That's cool though.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm blessed, I guess, in a lot of ways to have like the ex-wife that I do as a co-parent and stuff like that. Like this weekend, I had a sleepover with my son because he wanted it, and with her fiance, her and my son, and yeah, just to show him, that relationships morph, and you've got to respect one another, and yeah, you be the bigger person and stuff like that.
Super important.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's really cool.
I think me and Will just like hanging out with people we can have conversations with, like regardless of age.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's hard to find people our age that aren't talking,
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I do find people, just anybody, no matter what age they are, this might be dramatic, but in a lot of ways it isn't. I fall in love with them as a person, and it's just, and everything about them. It interests me, and yeah, that guy. I sent him a lot of pictures and shit, and his girlfriend blocked them. It was really unfortunate. I just try to find their strengths and stuff like that, and touch on them and help and identify what they're trying to be and where I'm trying to go, and find a way that we can grow each other instead of just having some simple fucking conversation, even though it's valuable sometimes. But yeah,
Cool. That's the way to do it.
yeah.
It's like Mr. Lyman. Lyman.
Oh, Zach.
Lyman.
Joe, you can bump me. Come back in.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't sound echoey or anything?
No, you sound cool.
All right, cool. You like my hat?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Dope.
That's my working hat. It's like my working hat, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you guys were making it super depressing in here, talking about life and shit. Midlife crises. I'm like over here, I turned 25, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta get my life together, And then Will,
I had a midlife crisis.
Will's like, I'm way ahead of you. I have my life together. I have children. And I'm here to tell some poop jokes. So
Yeah.
Go for it.
there was one in here. I'm scrolling through my phone. I'm trying to find. It's just stuff I'm working on. Let's see. Oh, so the other day, I was watching Netflix, and I decided to cancel. I canceled Netflix because I just really hate where they're going in life. I feel like I'm not relating to them anymore because I'll watch a movie.
Hold on, I'm gonna log on and log back.
All right, sounds good. If you guys don't know, that's Poetri. He was on Russell Simmons' Def Poetry Jam. There was some other crazy people. Kanye West was on there. Dave Chappelle was on there. Oh man, so many celebrities. Mos Def was the host. But yeah, that's Poetri. He said he would come in and hang out for a little bit. His wife Jaren's here. Hi Jaren, hope you're doing good. Zach came. What's up, Zach?
Hey, Zach.
Kenneth, how's it going? I don't think we saw. Maybe we saw that. Did we see you last year or last 2 weeks? Did we see you last week? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not ready for this. Chocolate fruit. Who's chocolate fruit?
Chocolate fruit. If you're there.
Who's chocolate fruit?
Nope. Chocolate fruit ain't here.
Chocolate fruit came and left. All right. Let's see if we can get this.
There I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't see this beautiful face for a second, and I was starting to get worried.
Yeah. We got you.
Yeah.
Good. How y'all doing? You good?
Yeah, man. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm gonna tweet out to my people and see if they can come on in here.
Awesome. So, what have you been doing poetry-wise recently?
Man, nothing really performing-wise. Just out here in Michigan, handling business out here. So, haven't been on the poetry scene for the last month and a half, probably. Because I've been out here for about a month.
Yeah, I see you've got a little campaign going.
Right.
Cool. Talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, we're out here in Michigan because Spoken Funk, my wife, she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Oh. So she's not able to walk right now. So we're out here in Michigan for 8 weeks at a facility that teaches MS patients how to walk again.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of your periscopes. You've been periscoping the whole thing.
Yeah. Periscoping the thing. And we're just raising money continuously because it costs money to stay each day out here. It costs money to stay out here. So we're just raising money now constantly. People, if anybody wants to donate that's watching now, just go to spokenfunk.com. And
spokenfunk.com.
Spokenfunk.com. And there is a link right there at the top that says donate. So you can donate money right there. It goes to my YouCaring account. Or you can buy a T-shirt. We have hashtag Jaran Will Walk T-shirts. So you can buy those right there on spokenfunk.com as well.
Cool. So, yeah, and you can follow Poetri on Twitter right above his head there.
Oh yeah, definitely follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Periscope. All that good stuff.
So we did this last week. This is week 2. I found Blab, and instantly I was just like, oh, this could totally work. We didn't really like our the poetry night reading that was up here in Bellingham. We're up in Bellingham, Washington.
Okay.
Sorry, if it looks like I'm looking this way, it's because my screen is over here, but the camera is right here.
Oh, okay. No, I got you.
I'm paying attention, I promise.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, we didn't really like our poetry night. So when I found out about Blab, I was just like, oh, we could totally do this. It'd be cool. Anyone can drop in from anywhere in the world. We could maybe get bigger than the one we get here anyway, live. So
right. Yeah. Blab is awesome.
Yeah, I think it really separates, the whole kind of cave mentality when you're going to the same slams every night and stuff like that. And really, as an artist, causes you to kind of open up to various different perspectives and stuff like that. And a big thing, too, is to know that your stuff is not, inadequate. You have wonderful stuff. You have a voice, and you're just as creative as everybody else in your own respect, and this kind of breaks that barrier, I think, too.
Yeah. That's true. So you're a poet, too, William?
Yes, I am. I do a lot of slams.
He's the better one, actually, of the two. So.
Not even, bro. I do a lot of slams in Washington State, Idaho, and Oregon, and they were either few and far in between when you stay local, or people were so nervous to, get up in front of people they're going to bump shoulders with. So I was like, when Joe showed me this platform, I'm like, this is perfect. You can be anonymous, but at the same time, you can get, what do you call it? You can become well known with a certain anonymity where you're not bumping shoulders, or if you're embarrassed. And,
right.
Again. Yeah.
So last week, you guys did this last month, you said, or last week?
Last Tuesday.
Good.
And it ended up going, we just let it go. We kind of just chatted in between and let people come on. And it ended up going for like 4.5 hours of just us sitting here. Yeah, we didn't know how to stop it, so we just kept going because people kept wanting to do stuff. So it was a real good time.
Those were all poets coming on doing a thing?
We had a hip-hop artist out of Houston that was on here. Zach on the right here is a comedian down in Peoria, Arizona. And he came on and did jokes. We had poets. And I do hip-hop and poetry, so a lot of mine are like kind of rhythmic, rhyming, but I almost like doing them slower without the beat better.
Yeah. Wow, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, we even got like people who've never been up and performed at all. They came on and they just jumped on and started going with it and stuff like that. Or people who rip.
That's the cool thing. I mean, in the comfort of your home, you can. Mm-hmm. It's a lot better than going out and sitting somewhere for 2 hours waiting your turn and kind of like psyching yourself out. And so we just thought it was a cool way to do it. It seemed like everyone on Blab was basically trying to sell something, but
oh my gosh, that's why I was on earlier back when it was when it wasn't like now it's popping. I came on this morning, I was like, whoa, it's popping now. But back when we were on at the very beginning, when it was just starting off, everybody was selling something or give advice or whatever they were doing. I was like, oh, this is not my platform. So I applaud you guys for even doing this. This is dope. This is great.
Yeah, we're trying to do something different. We got Majesty. His Majesty. Peaceless King. Oh, we got another musician. Nice.
Should we break?
Oh, yeah. I guess we should probably just get started since
all right, let's do it.
Here now. Do you want to do anything, Poetri?
Let's see. Let me get warm in here. Yeah, I'm saying.
You don't have to go. You don't have to go first. We don't have to break the ice like that. Yeah. But I guess we'll go over like a couple things real quick.
Our intros.
Let me bring up the rules.
Yeah.
Go ahead and introduce yourself. Will's my co-host. We met. We were working a job together, and we've been hanging out for a little while now. Mm-hmm. Super cool guy. And the first day we met, he told me he was going to a poetry night, and I told him I'd go, and I went, and he didn't show up. But I at least knew that. But I at least knew that he liked poetry. So
next week I go to a poetry slam. I'm like, so you're gonna go? He's like, maybe. This is the week after that. He didn't show up. And that time I showed up.
Wow. So yeah, you got your friendship started off on a rocky road here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, the first day I met someone, you don't meet that many people that are just like, yeah, I do poetry, like for right off the bat. So
no, you don't. Not at all.
When you do, it's like, hey, me too.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Exactly, man.
That is true.
I mean, I say I'm a fan first, so this is why I like this thing too, is because I like seeing other people.
And I want to just, give people the opportunity to just, once again, know their worth and just throw their voice out there, let their voice be heard and help grow their voice too, and mine as well. Because poetry changed my life.
That's
mine too.
Yeah,
mine too,
man. Yeah.
Will's got a website that he just started that's not live yet, but it will be soon.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Until then, where can they find you?
You can find me at Twitter at KILLyourKIng, Facebook as the username KILLyourKIng. And then I have a poetry group as well that's just kind of for critiquing and just throwing your stuff out there. And that's called Let's Kill Our King. And
you trying to kill a lot of kings, brother.
Yeah, I am.
You know what I'm saying?
And then soon my website tomorrow it'll be live, and that'll have I'm starting my blog on there, and then a lot of my work's on there as well, and my affiliates links to Joe over here, and it's www.killyourking.com, and I'll get more into that way.
Right? Yeah. You went the wrong way. It's that one.
It's like mirror image. So
yeah.
And then I'll touch base a little bit later in the show if you're still here on the whole Kill Your King thing too.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, he wrote a good little thing about that.
Oh, awesome!
It made more sense to me after it. No,
you said Kill Your King. I was like, okay.
Idea and ability.
I don't want to be a king around you, brother. I don't want to be like, yes, I'm a king. No, kill your king.
Earn my mistake. Idea and abilities. And I'm Joe Silva. I have a blog called ballonaBudget.org, and I'm launching a podcast called the Ball on a Budget Podcast. But you can find me on Twitter, Joseph Paul Silva. It's right there. You can find me on Instagram at the Baller on a Budget, and then Facebook is just Baller on a Budget. So. We will get started. We have a couple of rules. We warn people that we will not be censoring anyone, so this may contain explicit language. You just have to deal with that. Poetry and rap, people are expressing emotions, and we can't censor emotions. So,
real.
Yeah, you've been warned.
Keep it raw.
If you're gonna sit in a seat, be ready to go. Because honestly last time it didn't really matter, but if you do want to perform, please by all means join us, but have something, and hopefully we're trying to stick with original works as well, and it also helps if you have headphones. Even those iPhone ones with the little earbuds are really good. They work good, and that'd be good. Other than that, man, just give people props, have fun, and feel free to shamelessly plug yourself when you get on here. We don't care. We'll promote you too. This is just kind of a cool way to meet people. So I don't really want to go first. Do you want to, Will?
Yeah, sure. I'll go.
All right. We'll go first. Then I'll go, and we'll see if anyone else is ready to go.
What about Majesty Dreamer?
We've been trying to get him in here, but I don't know if this is on our end or his end.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But we can not. I like his picture.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was like. This guy looks kind of smooth. I'm gonna see this guy.
I want to know.
I don't want him to be a king, though. I hope he's not a king.
Yeah.
Hey, Your Majesty, refresh your screen. Try refreshing your screen. It might work.
Is it what,
I said, is this a slam? I can't tell either piece of king.
Should I answer?
I'm saying, are they looking? Is anybody looking?
What's that?
No, she was just saying they're making comments down there. She said they're asking questions.
Oh yeah, we're really bad about doing both. Miss Benjamin, we're doing a little poetry slam. People come in here and read their own works or speak their own words. So join us if you got something to say. And Nicole Mandy, she's kickboxing. She'll be back.
Yeah, you could take some pictures if you want.
She'll be in here a little bit. Taking pictures. Ooh, a little screenshot.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
As long as I don't end up on some crazy website that it's completely.
Put me on Inquirer or nothing like that.
I don't want to be on Pornhub.
Don't put me on Pornhub.
I don't want to be on McDonald's website. I don't want to be on. There's a few things that go against what I'm trying to do over here.
Yeah, no.
The Vlad Paparazzi. Oh, in that case, definitely take some pictures.
Yeah.
Put my ugly mug somewhere.
Just put most wanted. What do you call it?
Cool. We got Friday Music Lounge. Nice. Sweet. You should come in and talk about that in a little bit. I'm bumping Majesty so that he could try again. Will, why don't you go ahead and read some read a poem, and I'll kind of mind this nonsense.
All right, sounds good. This one it's short, rather recent, but here we go. Wind swept in the distance was my heart's desire, hair, face disheveled, eyes piercing, shoveling the darkness, the dirt atop my blossoms. She blew to birth my whites and blacks, no longer lost. I love to hate my lies. I hate to love my life. I let it live. I lent it life. My heart's desire lit my fire. She's needy. She's fierce. My mind is such a fiery fucking bitch, bound by the beast, chucking bile. My heart's greatest desire.
Wow. What you talking about? I like it. I like it. I like it.
Poetri, I was listening to there's a video on your YouTube channel. It was like a message to people at the gym.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got mad at them for a little bit. You know what I mean? They're acting too crazy.
That was so funny.
Especially in LA, they walk around LA like in the gym they need a poem written about them is what they need.
Yeah,
so I had to do it.
You guys should check.
I'll tell you what. While we're waiting on somebody, I just wrote a poem. Here it is, right here. I just wrote a poem yesterday called because I'm in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And well, I'm in Michigan now, but I'm saying I live in Los Angeles.
You live in Los
Angeles. And there's really no Dunkin' Donuts out in Los Angeles.
What do they have?
They have Krispy Kreme, and then they have a whole bunch of mom and pop donut shops. It's just Yum Yums. They got just mom and pop donut shops. They got the best donuts ever, right? Ooh. So I came out here, and I heard about Dunkin' Donuts, but I really wasn't, you know what I mean? I was like, wait a minute. I grew up in Dunkin' Donuts. I used to like some of their donuts back in the day, but I forgot about them. So now I'm addicted to their apple and spice donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. So I wrote a poem about my frustration about it, and I just wrote this yesterday, so I guess I can read that right now.
Yeah.
Giving honor to God who writes all my stuff. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to share this poem on Blab. Here we go. First time on Blab sharing a poem. All right. Dear Dunkin' Donuts, you are awesome. And I'm sorry that I forgot you. For a while, I had lost all respect, even after all we've been through. I mean, in Muskegon, Michigan, we grew up together, childhood homies, and I forgot all that. I moved to LA and went straight Hollywood. I forgot all of my donut roots. Plus, you aren't there as much. I seeked out other places. I danced with the devil. I found comfort in other sweets. I got introduced to your cousin Crispy and got overwhelmed and enthralled in an emotional love fiasco that went on for years. It damaged us both. Krispy Kreme started to go out of business after we stopped dating, and I will forever feel responsible, but I had to end it. It was too much for both of us. I know that you and I will never date. We were more like brothers and lovers, kindred spirits that enjoyed the same things. And to know that when I came back to Michigan for this 8-week period, you accepted me with open arms. It means the world to me, Duncan. You welcome me back like old friends are supposed to do. Apple and spice tasted just as nice as it did when I was a kid. Oh, how I missed you, Duncan. Oh, how I missed you. And this is why it pains me to say what I'm about to say. I'm a poet, so I couldn't express this any other way. Plus, I am not sure if I would have the guts to say this to you face to face. My love for you is too strong. But you're killing me, Duncan. You understand that? You're killing me. What in the world do you put in your apple and spice donuts? Is it just me, or does this drug have an effect on all your other friends? Do you see me coming and slip in Poetri potion right before I order 4 of them? I don't even care that the cinnamon gets all over my face and all over my clothes. I look like an animal after eating just one. I feel like an animal after the second one. And the third one puts me in hibernation just like a bear after this creation known as frickin' apple and stupid spice. What is the spice is all I want to know. Why do I dream of apple and cinnamon in ways that a man should not dream of apple and cinnamon? We are kindred spirits, Duncan. Not lovers, but doggone it, sometimes I think I love you. Sometimes I think I love you more than my kids. Sometimes I think I love you more than my wife. I think I love you more than my life. Because why would I keep coming back to you knowing exactly what you're trying to do? And to think that we used to run in the same crew. We were partners in the same hood. I have to know before we part ways for good what is in the spice, man, and why you're trying to kill me. Why you're trying to make me a FBG, a fat black guy. I thought we were friends. Where are the apple and kale donuts, Duncan? Remember we said we were going to make something like that when we were growing up? We were going to mix some greens in there somehow. Sure, we were kids and didn't know any better, but I still believed you. I saw Reese's donuts the other day. Come on, Reese's, man. You know I love Reese's. What you trying to do to me, dog? Are you trying to build people up or are you trying to bring me down? One last thing, Duncan. Then I'll let you go. Are you happy? Are you truly happy? Yes? Well, then you have succeeded in your mission. So listen. Now I must succeed in mine. Goodbye, Dunkin' Donuts. Goodbye. I hope I never smell you again.
Yeah.
That's my Dunkin' Donut poem that I'm trying to, get rid of Dunkin' Donuts in my life.
I love it.
I love it. Thank you for that.
God. Yeah, thank you.
Wait a minute. How did they do that? Somebody put something in the. Is it my thing or is there a comment in the comments with my face on there? You see that?
I didn't know you could do that.
She screen grabbed you. I don't know.
Wow, she is a paparazzi.
She's the black paparazzi.
God. Yeah, she got you.
I need a tutorial on how to do that.
I need a tutorial. Am I just? What is that? Am I just doing? That's amazing.
It's like 5 seconds of you over and over again.
Oh my God, I should have had a good face if I'd have known I was going to have 5 seconds. I would have had a smile or something. Looks like I'm just eating a donut right there.
Just Photoshop a donut on that shit.
Yeah. She photoshops a Dunkin' Donut apple and spice. I'm gonna go marry that girl. She's doing her thing.
Spice, you're already married.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am married. There she is, right there too.
When you see her in the room, always be ready. Oh God.
Okay, all right. Be ready.
This is my permanent picture face.
I know. So, yeah, you gotta be ready.
So being naked and blab now, that's not gonna work anymore.
Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Or you'll be captured.
You don't have to wear pants. You just have to look good from like the midsection up.
Midsection up, because I don't have pants on now. So yes.
No.
I don't have pants on.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, I got shirts on.
I just got panties on. I roll that way. So
we don't want to screen grab that, please. We don't want to screen grab that.
Nope.
Don't stand up, well.
Yeah.
What's up, Kevin? Kevin popped in. Hey, we're having a little poetry night. I guess there's only one person here that hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
That is you, my friend. That is you.
That's all right. I had time. Actually, it's funny because you had to write a poem about donuts yesterday. Meanwhile, all weekend, I was moving into a place that I'm renting from a guy that owns a donut shop.
Wow.
And I was like, how do you want to like me to bring the rent? How do you want me to pay you every month? And he's like, oh, just bring the check by the donut shop.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to move out.
So, I don't even think he'll give me a free donut though. So
I just pay him in donuts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how.
I don't think he wants that.
Yeah, he's probably got enough donuts. He's probably got enough donuts.
Yeah, I think not the type of currency this guy wants.
He wants his money in cash, I think.
Cash or gold? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or like flour.
Or flour?
Yeah.
For donuts? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah. Or for rent?
Yeah, for rent. For rent for donuts.
That was this far away.
Because if I could pay rent with flowers, that would be awesome.
Oh, I'd be in meadows all day.
Just picking up daisies. This will be perfect.
Plucking.
Yes.
Yep.
You said what?
The flour to bake the donuts.
Oh, okay. My wife clarified, William, so you're good.
All right, is it Boomy? How do you say your name? Is it Boomy? Bummy. On the side here, Miss Benyon. Boomy. Huh? All right, Boomy. We'll talk later. Definitely.
Yeah.
She wants to do something in the future.
Miss Boomy.
Miss Boomy. Boomy Benjamin.
Boomy's up in the building. Miss Boomy's in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Boom.
We have Miss Boomy Benjamin.
I know. That's he got a good name to be. And the winner is Miss Boomy Benjamin.
Bada bada boomy.
Bada bada
Come
Boomy
on down to the stage.
Yeah, Joe is avoiding poems.
Caught me.
Yeah.
All right. Got me. All right. Well, I wrote one this week too. It might even have like a tinge of poetry because I was watching so many of your poems all week long.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I might have that little bit of that, like, I don't know what it is, but it's
All
goofiness.
right.
I don't know, silliness. You're a little silly.
Yeah, I definitely am a little, maybe a lot, but yeah.
You're a little silly. My favorite poem of yours that I've shown like a million people since I was like 15 is Dating Myself.
Yeah.
That one is hilarious.
That's a favorite for a lot of people.
I've quoted that one. Yep. All right, so I wrote this one. It's called That's Not My Thing. And I gotta read it off the screen. All right, that's not my thing. It's not that I think your thing isn't as good as mine. It's just not my thing. So don't be offended if I pass on something you invite me to that is in your realm. Please don't. See, chances are I've tried that thing that you want me to come do, and I came to the conclusion that it was just not my thing. You know the feeling when you find that thing, because you can't stop thinking about that thing. Well, I cannot think about your thing, and it's easy because I'm thinking about my thing. I know it sounds selfish and self-centered, and in a way that may be true, but let me explain. I want to get great at my things, so sometimes I don't have time to be just okay at your thing. I also want you to get good at your thing because I like knowing people that are exceptional at things. I like seeing people take things to the next level, even if it's not my thing. What makes me happy is seeing people living their passion. I'm humbled every day watching people demonstrate how good they've gotten at their thing. That's what motivates me. And at the end of the day, I think we all just want to be excellent at something. So go do your thing, and I'll do my thing, and we'll all get together and share our things, and it will be glorious, and we will celebrate in our excellence. And until that day comes, I'll just be over here doing my thing.
Doing the thing. Yeah, because your thing is not my thing, but I got it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That's fucking badass, Joe.
Yeah, that's great. And that's true. Some people think that everybody's thing is the same thing. No, I got a different thing.
I'm not trying to offend people. I can't
my thing.
stop thinking about my thing. It's not my thing.
You just praise that thing because that's what makes them. You know what I mean? Different.
Right. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Guys, in 10 seconds, wave at the camera and dance around for Miss Boomy.
Boomy.
I don't have any music to dance to.
I know she's gonna. You better put a smile on your face.
It's funny. Whoa.
Miss
Hey, can you guys
Boomy.
hear me?
You getting it, Boomy?
Yeah, what up, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, Saul.
We can finally see you.
Hey, Majesty, what's going on?
Majesty,
That's
what's your
nice.
name? Oh, is this Saul? From
Yeah.
Facebook? Wow, what up, man?
So,
Hey, do you have headphones by any chance?
yeah, I do. Hold on a second, because I had this on my phone and it wasn't working, and I got my laptop real quick.
Wow,
I'm
that's what I
coming
sounded
out of your
like?
phone and back in, so it's like a feedback loop a little bit.
I don't know how to get out of this from my phone.
It's not your thing, huh?
No, I don't. I'm not too well at technology.
That's right. Just get good at your thing. We'll get
Yeah.
with it.
Just do your thing, buddy. Just do your thing.
That thing. Oh gosh.
What up, Gerald?
Hey, Gerald.
Hey, what's up, Gerald? I don't know you, but what's up?
Neither do I.
Yeah, do you see that comment on the side today, Saul? Push the home button if you're on your iPhone. Are you on an iPhone?
No, it was a Galaxy, but
Oh, really? You got on here with a Galaxy?
Yeah.
I got off the phone. I got on my laptop right now.
What are you eating Dunkin' Donuts over there?
I'm about to cook some pasta right here quick. You know what I'm saying? I got to do my thing here.
And that's why I love virtual poetry slams. Eat
There
them
you
hot
go.
dogs, cook some pasta.
The only thing that sucks is you can't smell it.
Oh God! Don't even do that to me.
Sorry about the smell.
Nice. Look at this on the right. That's awesome.
Is this Miss Boomy doing a thing? Miss Boomy.
Hi, Miss Boomy.
How is she doing that? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. She's gonna teach me later, though, right?
Yeah, she's teaching me too.
Well, she need to teach
We'll
me
see you later.
too,
Yeah, we need all lessons.
I'm gonna get a hold of you, Miss Boomy.
I'll get a hold
Miss
of you too. Have a good night, mad scientist.
The mad scientist.
The Miss Boomy mad scientist.
Miss Boomy mad scientist. Hey, so if those headphones aren't working, Saul, we can just let us know when you're ready, and we can like mute ourselves so we don't loop back, and then you can just
I
go.
got earphones right now.
You what?
Yeah.
I got earphones. Yeah.
You have earphones? Where?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's putting.
They're invisible.
On. He's
Okay.
Bottom left corner, Poetri.
Yeah, I just saw it right now. I just muted myself on accident, which is perfect. So it works. Okay, so don't want to stay up, folks.
Hey. So, are you out in Sandpoint?
Mm-mm.
No, where you from? You guys know each other, right?
I forget how we met, Saul.
The DNA, his idea and abilities.
Yeah, DNA.
You told him you were gonna go to a poetry reading and you didn't go.
Yeah, that's my MO. You know.
Yeah, that's how you guys met.
Idea and abilities.
Yeah.
Have you heard of them, Poetry?
What are they called? Who?
It's Idea and Abilities. It's a group out of Minneapolis, I think. Have you heard of Atmosphere? They're on the same label as.
I've heard of Atmosphere.
Yeah, it was the same label as. It was like one of Atmosphere's or Slug's really good friends, the guy from Atmosphere.
Oh, okay.
And they got me into poetry at first, but because their hip hop's more poetic and philosophical and stuff. But yeah.
He idea died, but he was super lyrical, almost over people's heads most of the time, actually.
Oh wow! Well,
but
yeah. You got any material you want to perform, Saul?
Probably just like a little introduction.
A
while back.
You're a soft-spoken fella, Saul. I can't wait to hear your stuff.
Kind of shy around people. Really not that much of a people person, but trying to get my foot out there.
You're alone in the room, Saul.
Yeah,
it's all you, bro.
Unless Saul turns the camera and there's like 100 people in there watching and be like, oh, wow.
Yeah, be like, oh shit.
Now we know why you're shy. Okay, there's 1,000 people in the room.
Poetry slam and a poetry slam.
Yeah. He's hosting it right now.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go then. I don't know. You guys really like. When I listen to you guys, it's very different. Like you guys always have a different way of saying the way you guys kind of.
We do all sorts of. That was the first time I ever wrote a poem like that. Normally, I'm obsessed with rhymes.
Yeah,
poetry. Saul, really quick, I can't help to tell you this because I've been doing this for a while. That's the cool thing about poetry, and that's the cool thing about you. You are a different person, so your poem is going to be totally different than Joseph Williams or mine. Because it's coming from your heart. When it's coming from your heart and you're speaking honestly, that's what we're going to see and feel and be like, wow, I never thought of it that way. That is dope. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody thinks like you because you're only you. So whenever you write from your heart, it's going to be amazing and we're going to be automatically respect. Especially other poets are going to respect somebody writing from your heart. So it's definitely going to be good. I'm ready for it. Sorry. I had to tell you that.
No, dude, we encourage it.
Well,
we love it.
you might put into words a feeling that one of us has had, and that's how you relate.
Yeah,
you know, so.
Exactly. And the lack of structure, it's just, you know, that raw. It's raw. It's raw. Beautiful, man.
Raw and
yeah. Exactly.
So let's hear it, buddy. Now you got me real excited.
Yeah, I know, edge of my seat.
Well, I guess you can just call this an intro to myself, I guess. All right. So there ain't no one that can see what I see, because I am the peaceless king. Like the cries on the walls, evil faces is all I saw. They're the only figures I ever draw. They're telling me I need to get back in my 7-wheel car, drive my way back to Mars. It's all I heard from the spirits when they give me a call. Until I became one and never again lost.
Wow.
Yeah, I like it.
What you talking about, son? That was awesome.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that was deep, man. Yeah.
That was awesome, dude. How long you been writing?
Honestly, I lag a lot. It's school, like studies is very heavy, and I don't have that much time to like study my vocabulary and my other, you know, poetry type stuff. So I lag, but you know, from here and there, I have the memory and the stories inside my head of ideas that I want to put together, and you know, they're all, you know, tons of piles of papers. But
you got piles of papers with like little like 6 lines, and then
you're a poet, brother. Welcome.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Welcome, son. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
All my notebooks are in boxes right now, but I'd show you.
Yeah.
It's
I got lots
loose
of boxes.
It's loose
Listen,
leaf.
Saul, I want to tell you, man, that just be more confident in your stuff, man, because it's what you just read was super dope. So know that you do got a gift. You got a gift of writing, and it's really good. So keep doing it and be confident about it. Don't be shy about it. Just get on there and be like, bam, and read your poem. It's off the chain.
I feel you. All right, I feel you. All right.
It's dope, dude. It's dope.
Definitely. And
yeah, man,
this is going to be a weekly thing, so you have a little bit more motivation to write now. Like,
yeah, there you go. Come back every week.
Yeah.
Come share some words.
Here with open arms.
Here with open arms.
And what you see by open arms. Okay, sorry.
See, we like to keep this a lot lighter than your normal, like, sometimes poetry nights and slams and readings can be a little bit dry. I mean, we just want to have a good time. Like, and we're all fans first. So,
yeah.
And then we just want to eat. So we want to eat and have a good time.
I want to
eat lots.
Mandy just
want to eat
home.
too.
I hope she's cooking. That'd be awesome. But
oh my god, like Mandy, I wrote a poem for you. It's about.
I've got poem. If you've got noodles,
that's the biggest thing too, Saul. It's like you know, this is a community where we just help each other grow and we listen to what each other have to say. You know, no judgments and everything, and it takes a lot of courage to be up there and just be up there alone. You know what I mean? And just like Poetri said, it's from the heart, man. It's personally, I know for me, and I know I can speak for these guys too. These guys, they just want to hear what you got in your heart, man.
Yeah,
it's touch hearts.
It's all about that heart, buddy.
Yeah,
we were excited. Get on it.
Yeah, what I was gonna say, and kill your king, man. Kill that mind that's dominant over that heart, always.
Go ahead and talk about Kill Your King for a minute. Yeah, I think you just segued into this beautifully.
Yeah, that was a good
segue. It's the whole Kill Your King thing, and it's a whole idea, and it's that your mind limits you from everything, from being creative, you know, from doing everything that you thought you could not do. It just holds you back. It's king over your heart, and you know, whether or not you have this awesome fucking poem or you have a business model and you're afraid to put it out there because your mind tells you that you can't, that you'll fail, and that you can't be a successful person. You're not as good as, you know, that professional artist or whatever. That's that king over the heart. Don't let it reign king. Let them just be mutual partners, man. Follow your heart and listen to your mind. Pick and choose. That's the whole Kill Your King thing, man.
That's pretty dope. That's a pretty dope thing there, William. I like that, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Now I'm gonna go kill my king. That's awesome.
we all get in our own way too much. So.
Yeah. Just don't drink the Kool-Aid though. I don't sell that.
I see what you're talking about. It's like what you explained is pretty much saying like the throne is segregated, but you're trying to say to unite that throne, like let not any crack or any fumble, like separate that real connection that is there that most of us lose and don't have.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And I think he's saying like a lot of people let their mind control their heart instead of the other way around.
Yeah.
And, so
sometimes it's even vice versa, and we just, we don't do what's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're all
run with it. Exactly.
The Reverend Noreen. Hello. Balance.
Hey, Reverend.
The Reverend Noreen. What's up, Reverend Noreen?
Holla, holla.
Holla, holla. There she is.
Oh. Hey. How are you? You want to come in here, Reverend?
Put some material up.
We got to hear the rev. We got to hear the rev up in this freaky freaky.
Yeah, getting all kinds of freaky.
Reverend, I know you have words, and I know you have public speaking skills because that comes with the territory, right? So,
he's listening.
Come on in. Oh, just listening. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, thanks,
Spectre Watts.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Much appreciated. Let me think. Does anybody else want to go up and take their post?
Nichole, are you still just listening all night? I can learn from the best. Exactly, I know. This guy right here. He doesn't notice because he's making noodles.
I'm sorry. I missed it. I was making noodles, man. You saw my face was like for real dedicated to the noodles.
Hey, at least you're doing it right. Don't leave them for too long.
Yeah. It's all about the noodles. It's all about the noodles. So
Al dente.
You should write poems while you're doing noodles. It enhances your writing
ability. Noodle power, man. Noodle power.
We could write
pasta that I'm about to eat.
It's going to be a tasty treat.
I cannot.
It might be angel hair. It might be bow tie.
But whatever it is, I will not lie.
And I want it to trickle down.
Nichole says she's here. So is Nichole a poet too?
Yeah. Nichole is really good.
Oh, she's a speaker, writer, and author speaking on current issues, fresh talk, no filter or pretense.
Nichole are fresh. Nichole had a couple of really great videos that went viral. Well, to me, 30,000 views, 40,000 views. She had a couple of videos that did real good. It was like a message to the men and a message to the women. And it was kind of her take, and it was awesome. I can pop out.
Wow.
Let me exit myself.
I got one more. I'm gonna listen to one more because I gotta get this pasta. It's calling my name now. It's like, yo, are you gonna eat me? It's like calling my name. So I'm definitely gonna. I want to hear one more poem from somebody real quick, and then I'm gonna have to step out and eat.
Let's let Nichole do it because I think you'll like what Nichole has to say.
Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, now I moved over here. Wow. Go ahead.
Hey.
There she is. I'm back.
What's up?
Hey.
Hi, Nichole.
Hey.
Hi, Poetri. Hey, Will. Hey, Joe. Even though I took your seat, I know you're still there watching. Hi, Majesty.
Hello.
So I got one. I'm reading it. So most of my stuff I do I write and then I recite. A few things I may remember by heart, but I'll just go for it. So the poem is called Sometimes. So this is wrote this a little while ago, in August. So says, sometimes I wish I didn't have a heart. That way it would never be broken. Sometimes I wish I didn't have lips. That way I wouldn't remember what it felt like to kiss yours. Sometimes I wish I didn't have eyes so I wouldn't see all the evil in this world. Sometimes I wish I didn't have ears. That way I wouldn't have heard all your lies. Sometimes I wish I didn't have tear ducts. That way I wouldn't have had to taste my own salt-lick cries. Sometimes I wish I wasn't born. That way I wouldn't know what it is to feel disappointed. Sometimes I wish I wasn't human, but I am. But sometimes.
Wow.
Woo!
Sometimes I hear a poem and I think that is dope.
Yeah.
Like what I just heard. Wow, that was off the chain.
Thanks.
That was heavy.
Thanks.
Man.
Yeah, I know,
Wow,
right?
Thank you for sharing that. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, prop
Yay.
Yeah. I love your stuff, Nichole.
Thank you. I get into my feelings. So it's like so right what you're saying, Will. It's like kind of kill the mind. And it's like I've just been practicing for a minute now, just really trying to be as honest as I can with myself and just get into the core feelings. It's like that's when you feel that health. That's when you feel like yourself. That's when you feel, you feel right. You do kind of find your niche when you can really kind of stop overthinking things and feel what you are and who you are.
Yeah,
just be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's be the observer.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah, that one just actually took me back to my childhood, like just remembering sometimes throughout these all years that I've been just growing up slowly.
Yeah,
It just
everybody
takes me back.
I'm glad. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's it's just processing. It's just processing. It's no judgment. It's just how you feel. That's it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Well, I enjoyed you. I followed you as well as you, as well as you too, Saul. So I definitely want to look forward to hearing you guys again. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming, Poetri.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop out so I can bust out this chicken and pasta real quick, and then write a poem about eating. Like I got like 476 poems about food, so maybe this will be 407.
Poetry. I'm gluten free, so please have a donut for me. Like enjoy.
Oh, you're gluten free. So is my wife. My wife is gluten free too.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Yep.
I definitely will. Then I'll eat for the both of you.
All right.
You're gonna make that my second meal for tonight, Poetri.
That's what I'm trying to do, William. Trying to get everybody fat like me.
Gotta get cozy.
Wait, hold on. What did my wife say? Oh, Joseph said let him back in real quick so he can say bye to Poetri. Oh, that's me. So he can say bye to me.
Yeah.
You guys lucky my wife is over here. These comments over here.
I know.
She was just like
moderator in here.
I literally about to go off, and my wife was like, "Oh, Joseph said he wants to come back." I was like, "Oh, wait, where?"
Well, I gotta say goodbye to you too, but I was gonna say goodbye to Poetri because Nichole's poem was so awesome.
Yes, it was awesome.
So I'm not writing anymore. I'm done.
Whatever.
That's good.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on. You have no idea. I'm a huge fan. I've been watching your videos since I was like 15, and I have a couple favorites. And you and Shihan and Black Ice are some of my big ones. So I really, really appreciate you coming on here, and I hope we get a chance to talk again.
No, thank you for having me, and I'll be popping back in. You're gonna be doing this every week. I'll be popping back in sometimes to check you guys out.
Yes, sir.
All right,
sounds good.
All right, guys.
Have a good night.
Have a good dinner.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Thank you.
Bye, Ren.
You're on the bottom now.
Yeah. I know. That's all right. That's all right. Nichole might as well be a host.
Oh, you guys are sweet. I love that poem, Jeff. I love that poem you done.
Wait, 1 sec. I gotta address this. Ann, is this Billy Ann? Billy Ann, this is not the end. We were just saying goodbye to Poetri. He's gotta go eat dinner.
Yeah, we just started.
Yeah, Ann should jump in.
You need to take part in a poetry slam tonight.
Yeah, come in. Yeah,
tonight.
come on. Empty seat. Empty seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hot seat now. Now she's like, oh no.
Absolutely.
Come on. No, seriously. Yes.
Yeah.
I get
Damn
so
it, he beat
excited.
me to the punch. I know I do too.
I always do. I'm quick.
Nice.
Quick
I'm
job.
not afraid.
Quicker than
Yeah,
me.
I am. I'm
Quick
scared.
job.
I'm scared, real scared.
Yeah.
But you seem
What's
friendly.
up, Billy?
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, we're
Billy.
not that bad.
You're not friendly?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
No.
We're not mean. We're very friendly. I open
I
doors
don't-
for people that I don't know,
Yeah.
and when I was in Houston, people thought I was kind of creepy. They were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. That's what I do back home. I open doors for people." Like,
He slams doors into me though.
where you from, Billy?
I'm from Nebraska, but I live in Georgia now. Macon, Georgia.
Ooh, nice. Georgia.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So you write poetry?
I do write a little bit. I'm not one of those writers that, that's my obsession. It's like I feel it, I write it, I leave it, come back to it, and I like to try different forms. I like to mix it up. I like to I tend to go on, so poetry helps me keep all my thoughts in a little box. So
yeah, word.
Yeah, you gotta put it somewhere before it gets buried in more information.
Yeah, exactly. I see it like
Sometimes you gotta clear the hard drive so you can have time to think.
It's almost like you like holding a fire in a closed fist. It burns you until you open your fist or open your palm and let it free. Just holding all it in.
You grabbing fire constantly?
Yeah, I got burned.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I always wonder, if everybody feels that way, because it is. It's like in bursts. It's like I need to write. I need.
Well, everyone needs some sort of platform because everyone has something to say and wants to be heard. That's like human nature. It's a natural thing to want to be heard and want to share your opinions and the way you feel. And some people articulate it better than others, but everyone still does it in some way, even if it's talking to their cat, like they're trying to express themselves. So I think we all feel it. But what you figure out when you start writing is that you can put it somewhere so that you can leave it behind but still have it. And that's why I started my blog, was just so I could write and then have a place for it, just a place to put my thoughts. I don't really have a plan for it, just a place to put my thoughts so I can keep learning other stuff and kind of open up some memory space.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I'm the same as you. I tried two blogs with poetry because I'm like, I want to write about something else, but it kind of interrupts it. But I want it still out there, if that makes any sense for me.
Yeah.
I don't care if people go visit. It's not for other people, but I do like compliments. Like, come on, everybody does a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think people read them who needs to read them and appreciate them. It's like nuggets that only they were supposed to see. That's how I I like to think of it like that anyway.
I
like that.
Yeah, when they speak out,
I like that too.
We all help each other.
Yeah, I do. Like, especially when you speak and you see that person, you get sort of like twinkle in their eye or anything, or some form of recognition on their face. It's a powerful moment. It really is. It feels like everything that you feel is either justified or real in a way.
I'd rather one person read something and really like relate to it than 100 people read it and move right on. So I like that, the little nuggets that only your eyes were supposed to see. And right now we have 20 eyes that are watching our little virtual poetry slam on Blab, week number 2. And Billy Ann is going to read us a poem. Right, Billy?
Okay. All right. That's me, right? It is my first time actually reciting a poem live, so please bear with me. And it is called Battle Cry, and I'm going to read it because I have very bad memory. You evil man who plays the victim, I have a message for you. Don't run and hide. Your days are numbered. This I can assure you. For the longest time, I've camped outside your towers of lies, denied entrance by your victims installed as guards. I wonder what you will say when asked to account for your torture of the ones you were tasked to nurture. Will you claim to be innocent because you were once a victim? That won't fly, guy. The pain you endured will not give you asylum from the pain you inflicted. By circumstance, I was saved from your worst. And the guilt I feel for this fuels my desire to see you and your fortress burned up by fire. Years have passed. You are old. We are still broken. But I can finally see you are starting to weaken. I pray you fall and allows those you now hold prisoner freedom from the lies you told, and they can finally see the strength, power, and beauty they've always held. But don't worry, you heartless bastard. Until they are released, I will remain your tormented victim. Ta-da, that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
Love it.
Billy, we have if you can't tell, right next to right on your bottom right hand corner, that's people clapping for you.
Prop bomb.
I appreciate it. It is a very special poem too. I figured I'd pull out my, the best for the first.
Yeah.
And I'll be the crap. So. Thank you
They're all the
for
best.
this opportunity.
That was
thank
really
you for coming on.
That was really great.
It was beautiful.
That was captivating.
It really was.
So
I'll
props to you for coming
I'm
on.
gonna drop off and give other people opportunity because I'm kind of shaky right now. I'm using the hand folk and go and again, is this every week?
Yes.
Every week at 7.
Hey, guess what? I'll see you next week at 7, but I'll be in the
Follow-
comments listening to others. Okay?
Well, follow us on here. I'm gonna follow you right now.
Yep, I'll follow you too.
Find us on Twitter or Facebook, and we'll definitely let you know remind you about the next one.
Yeah. We look forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll kick you off if you want. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, she's out.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. I loved her work, man. It was beautiful.
It was. It was like really, you can see everything like a story, cool story.
Yeah, it was. Painted a beautiful picture.
She was way better than I thought.
What's up,
Zach?
guys?
I know, right?
What's up, guys?
What's up, dude? How's it going?
Hey,
Not bad,
Zach.
man. I'm like this is after a day of work and writing and pulling on my hair and all that stuff, and now I'm just I'm gonna make some salmon. So
you beautiful fishy bastard, you.
You fishy motherfucker.
You fishy boy.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, I'm glad.
Whoa.
I'm glad to see you guys again. I'm glad you guys actually did another Tuesday. Yeah, and I followed Joe. I followed your thing, your email list. So now I get your email list, and I saw that I was featured on there. So that's cool.
Heck yeah, dude. That was one of
Here's
the highlights of the
Blog
week. One of the highlights of the week. So I'm eating shrimp scampi over here.
What?
You're making me hungry. Come on.
I said 2 meals, man. 2 meals.
It's dinner time, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, Zach's gone.
Zach's cooking. All right, Zach. We'll see you again soon.
I see how it is.
He'll come back. He'll come back to us.
He always comes back.
Oh,
All right. Anybody want to get up and perform? Nichole?
Nichole, you want to do one while people gather themselves?
Okay, sure. I'll do one more.
Gather yourselves, people. Saul, you can come back in here too if you want. Robo!
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that was Robo.
Wait, Robo's on here?
Yeah, this is Robo.
Ah.
Robo worked with us.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Get Up Kid?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Get up. What's up, brother?
a cool name.
We made lots of 16 ounces across from each other.
Yeah. we got a comic book in the works. He's a star.
Yeah, he's the Moon Man.
Yeah. Space boy. Space cadet.
Space cadet, that's right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the space cadet.
All
right,
too
Nichole.
tall.
All right, we got one more, and then I'm gonna jump off and open it up for other people. So, the poem is called "Born of a Lie." So, rape, cheat, lie, take what you want, kill, manipulate, cry, try, taunt, destroy, annoy, run wild, run free, run over me. That's what you do. It's who you are. Should I be surprised? It's what you do. I shouldn't be surprised. Your ways are fouler than a turkey. You smile, but your smile is even a contemplation of a lie. Born of a lie that is in your soul. You silly man, you'll never be whole. But you wouldn't care about that, would you? Or even want to?
Ooh.
That's
beautiful.
got me a little. It's got me a little sad, Nichole.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh God, that hit me hard.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Just go. I just dig in. I just dig into my words.
Yeah. I love that. It's that truth, that vulnerability, that honesty. It's beautiful, Nichole. It really is.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tell her that was me.
Mandy just typed into her computer. Somehow she signed into my account on her computer as well. And she typed it. She was trying to type as herself, but it came out Joseph Paul Silva. Yay, Nichole.
Oh,
you go, girl.
Yeah. To me afterwards. Like I watched Star Wars, and then it suggested to watch Twilight, and I was like, that doesn't even make sense. And then the other day, I was watching another Star Wars, and it suggested the same movie that I just finished watching. And I was like, you can't do that. It's just ridiculous. And then the rating system of like however they rate doesn't make any sense. You can't. It's like a guy that has like slept in a bed for like 5 minutes, wakes up, and then writes a review about it. Like he doesn't have the experience with this to write about it. He can't be like, oh, it was a great mattress. All 5 minutes were perfect. No, I need like a year's worth of you sleeping on that mattress, and I need like a year's worth of you pondering about season 1 of Orange is the New Black. You know, I need to know these things. That's just an idea. I was having ice cream with my friend the other day, and he's an atheist. I'm a Christian. You know, it shouldn't matter when you're eating ice cream, though, right? Like, it shouldn't affect the situation, but for some reason it does. For some reason, it does. Like, I was sitting there, I was enjoying the ice cream, and I said, man, this is some good ice cream. And he said, it's frozen yogurt. And I was like, well, it tastes like ice cream. You know, it's cold. And he's like, Zach, you're living a lie. You're going around telling everyone that it's ice cream, and you're spreading this ice cream gospel, making everyone believe that this frozen yogurt is actually ice cream. And then your kids are going to grow up believing that it's ice cream. And then we're not going to advance as a culture because everyone's believing in this ice cream that you are eating. And it's frozen yogurt, Zach. You need to stand up for yourself and view life as a science because it is frozen yogurt. And I just looked at him and I was like, it's strawberry, man. I don't know. What do you want? Strawberry. Okay, that one's all right. I tried Chick-fil-A for the first time. Never been inside Chick-fil-A. There's much controversy around it. I decided to go in. The guy that helped me at the front counter 16 years old wearing a tie. I felt very weird about it. He's smiling. He's very much into his job. And, he seemed very happy. Everyone up front seemed very happy. Except for you could see into the kitchen through a box like this big. And there was like an older lady in her 40s, very unhappy working back there. And I just figured maybe it's like a process that they do. Like the closer you are to their version of God, the more upfront you get to be. And then like it's like their version of hell is the kitchen, and you're just working. And there's like a guy back there with a spatula that has like flames on it, and he just stabs you with it throughout the day. And that's your purgatory, You're 40 years old. That's your fillet. I mean, it has to feel like hell. I don't know. I probably won't keep that one. That one's dumb. Let me tell you actually something funny, and then I'll leave you guys alone. I went to the doctor, and they gave me a drug test. I've never had that happen. It was because I needed medication for some issues I was having, but they also thought it was weird that I need medication. So long story short, I had to do a drug test, which I thought was very weird. And so I had to pee in this cup at a doctor's office. And it was like the first time I ever had to pee in a cup, not for a job or something like that. It was just a weird situation. And I don't know where I was going with that. Never mind. I had an original idea about it, and then I was just like, never mind. It doesn't really end anywhere. Joe's like, what?
I know it's an open loop. I want to know what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so I pee in the cup, right? I pee in the cup. I take it to the lady. It was a very weird situation, right? It was a regular cup. It wasn't even like one of those jars with a seal. She gave me an actual cup, and I felt weird about it. And the reason I wanted to write a joke about it was because, like, what if that was like supposed to be for my like she wanted me to drink some water first, so she gave me a cup to like maybe have to make me pee, and I started overthinking about it, and I'm like, now I'm just gonna bring her an actual cup of urine, and just be like, this is for you, like a weird bouquet in the hospital. I just overthought it too much, and I wrote it down and was like, I should make a joke out of this. And
oh gosh.
And what I tweeted about that day, I said, I peed in a cup at the doctor's office. No one asked me to. I just peed in a cup. And so I don't know. I was going to turn that into some kind of weird joke.
It's just, that's funny. I would have asked the nurse, so you want me to recycle the water for you?
Like, dude, it was just so weird. And they like asked me so many drug questions, like, are we going to find anything in there? Like the doctor's like thinking I'm some druggie. And I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Like, like I came here to tell you that I had like pains, and you're like, we should get you on some medicine. But first, let me make sure you're not on medicine. Very weird.
That is
So,
awesome.
okay, I'll tell you this, and I'll get out of here. The other day I was watching porn. Let me backtrack. I first started by shopping online for my apartment.
Okay.
Right? So I'm looking at like all these websites. I'm checking out like IKEA and whatnot. And all of a sudden I get distracted by internet pornography. Maybe you've heard of it. And so I'm doing my business, right? I'm getting into it. Everything's going well. And then I just can't get my mind off of the situation, though. I was like, in the heat of things, thinking, isn't that the lamp from IKEA? That's the lamp from IKEA. It totally does not go with the couch she's getting rammed on. I would not put those together. I'm not going to have that in my apartment. I don't know if this has ever happened to you when you're watching porn, but sometimes you'll like finish your business and then there's still like 40 minutes of the video left. And you're like, well, I have to figure out the plot. I have to know what's happening. And so you end up finishing. You're like, is he ever going to find the necklace? I mean, he's been looking down there for like 20 minutes. I don't think it's down there, Tiger. And then, yeah, you just gotta know how it plays out. But yeah, that's like, those are all like half-written jokes.
That's awesome. Oh God, prop bomb Zach.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
I still remember the jiggle joke from last week. That was funny.
Oh, jiggle the handle. Yeah. I do have funnier ones, guys. I promise. I have funnier ones.
What?
I just figured on a Tuesday I would work out some shit that's, I don't know. I do that on stage a lot too. Like what I just did with the urine joke, where I'll just like have like in my phone one line that says urine joke, and then I'll just talk until something happens. And, you know, or I abandon it and people think that's funny too. And then you just, you move on. But, yeah, I just wanted to write some stuff. I wanted to do this earlier, but you know, when you run a business, sometimes people will call you for the dumbest shit. So, but yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. We'd love to have you.
Yeah. It's great.
You always lighten everything up.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome,
so
man.
thank you all. Follow me on Twitter at Zack Lyman. Check out my website, zacklyman.com.
Yeah.
If you really want to support me, you can go on my website even and buy my comic book for $1.50. It's a story that I wrote, and I hired artists to draw it, and we're about to release our second issue. So check that out, and check out Will and Joe are on my podcast this week. It's gonna come out Friday. I interview them about this whole beautiful thing they're doing. So
nice.
Yeah. So thank you guys. Huh?
I jumped on your podcast last week.
Oh yeah, what'd you think, man?
It was cool. I checked out one. I think it was the second episode.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll jump back on again since you got these guys on there now.
Oh, now that's it.
Now that they're there, I mean, I gotta come back.
Yeah, man. Thank you for checking it out, man. Yeah, it's super laid back, and all the episodes are, and I just like having people on that I like. So like when people are like, well, who do you interview? And I'm like, people that are enjoyable. That's that's like the rule I have. I'm not going to interview someone just because they're trying to promote a book or something. I'm going to have general conversations with great people. So yeah. So thank you guys. I'll pop off so Joe can do whatever Joe does in his life. I don't know what he does, but
thank you, Zach.
Like that.
Oh gosh.
Joe must have finished eating.
Joe doesn't know what Joe does.
Oh gosh. I thought that was attached to your hat.
Nah, I got a trident because I'm a devil.
Oh God, where's my halo?
I got horns somewhere.
I got a torch. I'll make the hellfire.
Mandy's gonna be a devil for Halloween, I think, and I think I'm gonna slay her.
Well, can I be Jesus?
No, that's not even how that works at all.
What? But I just no. Yeah.
Stop.
No.
You can be Archangel Michael with a sword.
Oh. Can I be Nikki from that one show?
What?
You don't know who Nikki is from that Underworld, that demon show? With the guy with the bra on his head?
Stop it. I'm not watching demon shows.
It's not. It's
you know me. Like, I'm over here like watching like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Friends.
Oh, not Seinfeld.
And way too much Criminal Minds. Way too much.
God, I love Criminal Minds.
Seinfeld.
Go there.
I love Seinfeld.
Yeah, see,
Seinfeld.
Don't lie.
I get it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm still stuck in the 90s, I guess. I should have been this age in the 90s. I would have fit in really well.
Oh, I would have missed you.
I would have been hit and not like 10 years behind everyone because I'm still like discovering stuff. I'm like, yeah, I can't talk to anyone about this because it's way too late. Like I'll watch shows and I'll just be like, I can't tell people I just started watching Breaking Bad. Like,
or
that was one example that was like 5 years behind. I'm done with that one. But constantly, I'm like, yeah, the show's awesome. Oh, when did it end? 2007. Crap. No one's gonna want to hear it.
Oh gosh.
You want to hear a show that I'm still recovering from that I just watched?
What's that?
That I'm not typically into this genre, but Hannibal, the series.
Hannibal?
Oh
The
yeah.
series?
Yeah.
Just started. What is it? This season, Vaughn?
I think it started a couple years ago. I think.
Oh, really?
Really?
I'm out of it.
Yeah, I'm out of it too.
I mean, I just watched it on Amazon Prime, whatever Prime. Whatever.
It's on Prime.
Yeah, I don't really watch TV, but I'll watch Netflix.
Yeah,
me
that's
too.
Same here.
I don't have cable.
Neither do.
Yeah,
I just have Netflix and Amazon Prime.
Looks like nobody's got cable. Damn.
Yeah.
If you have internet, you have cable.
It's starting. It's starting to fall off. Like I was reading something that was saying that Twitter and Facebook are the number one news like people go to for their news now. Cable is falling off. No one wants to watch 30 minutes of content to get 20 minutes of their actual show. And then just get bombarded with the same Jeep Grand Cherokee commercial over and over again. You know, like Boost Mobile, stop it. You know, that was the one. I don't know. I think more and more people are getting sick of it. Same thing with radio though. Like Sirius, and they're starting to get a run. Podcasts are starting to give them a run for their money. I mean, there's YouTube. Why watch crap when there's so much out there and you can watch?
Yeah, options.
If you actually, you got
open
options.
my mind. And I feel like cable too is like a commitment. So it almost like it helps enable you to schedule your life around what's available to watch, as opposed to Netflix. It's easier to just kind of drop in and out, and you don't have to give up your, so to speak, give up your life for it.
So to speak, unless you start watching a really good series.
Yeah.
Netflix can be a trap too, though. Netflix can be a trap because you start binge watching something that's got 7 seasons, and then like a month later, you're like, "Wow, I should probably get back to my real life." Like,
exactly.
I'm gonna open the curtains now.
Come out for sunlight.
Yeah, like what just happened? Is it October?
Dave over here. She said American Horror Story at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
That's what I'm talking about.
De Niro.
It makes you think.
You want to spit, bro?
Yeah. Let's hear it, De Niro.
We got Reverb Nation. I'm not going to go to it, though. You have to spit first, or I won't go to it.
Show some love, bro.
If you haven't checked out Hannibal, I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm still like recovering. Like there, a show like messes with your mind when you have to hit pause and like walk away to get some air. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, all right, I gotta pause. I gotta pause.
It literally just looks intense. I'm like, wow.
It is
usually not my. Have you seen it, William?
Yeah. Well, Hannibal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen like an episode of it, I think.
Okay, yeah, I finished the whole thing, and especially the dialogue is really poetic.
Yeah,
really intense poetry, like
it's deep.
All of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it doesn't make these broad assumptions and dumb everything down like a lot of
it's
TV
not
shows.
that type of show at all.
Yeah,
and it's twisted too.
Exactly, and it has its arching storylines. That's one of the reasons why I watch anime sometimes too, as well. Like more. Have you ever heard of Firefly?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the sci-fi series.
No, it's about Hiroshima.
Oh no.
And they go into like this. It's not like this bomb happened, blah. It actually it's this in-depth look at it, not documentary, just this crazy story, and it's heart-wrenching, depressing. It's just. But what they do is they don't assume that the audience is retarded or has short-term memory. And so they go into these deep stories. It's cool. Yeah.
And it's anime, you said?
Yeah, it's anime, and that's the first time I was like, "What the fuck, fucking anime?" And fucking this, I watched this shit, like cartoons or whatever, and some of that stuff, man, it changed my outlook on it all because some of it's, I guess, really either there's the horror, and then there's also the darker themes that with anime and the Japanese creators, they have a different take on it, and it's interesting. It's less glam.
Yeah. I've never really gotten into it, but I've had some friends tell me that they think I would be the type to get into anime. So I just never have. But
yeah.
Joe, what's the dog's name? I think Jade was asking about the dog.
That's my son's dog.
Oh.
My koala bear. You're right. Koalas aren't bears. Fun fact.
Joe, it's Joey's koala bear.
Joey and Minnie don't really get along. It's Minnie, Nicole. It's a Minnie Mouse.
No.
But we just call her Minnie because she's a mini schnauzer.
Okay.
Oh, she's out of here. She doesn't want to play anymore. Peace out. And then the puppy is Nala, like the Lion King.
No, cute.
She's a little black terrorist.
They're adorable.
Like she's really just a little psycho.
It's always the little ones that are like so aggressive.
Oh yeah, both of them are like real vocal. But Nala is like a serious terrorist whose main mission is to like destroy my hands. See? You even got a cut right there because you bit me earlier.
Seeding the love.
Yo, De Niro.
Yeah, De Niro, you gonna come up, bud?
This is live.
Yeah.
This is live. We don't have any reason to go look at that yet.
Yeah, we just want, to see your material, kind of just touch on who you are and stuff like that. Get to know you.
We want to see you. We want to see your mannerisms.
We
want to see who you are.
We respect promoting yourself, just,
Yeah. What up, bro? All right. Does anyone know?
You can take.
What up? All right. We'll see you in a few. 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're going to open up the seat. Yeah, come on, man. We are all, I mean, I'm pretty much out of stuff for the night. I only had those two.
Anybody else wants to come in, Jade or I don't know who else is on the side, but.
Nice. Put it in my pocket is the album.
Yeah. Wait, who are we putting in the pocket?
No, that's the name of De Niro's album. What up?
Hold on, hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me grab a light right quick because it's kind of dark and shit.
Right on. Word. Do a podcast meetup show in town. Now it seems so quiet.
Yeah, it does. Look crisp. Oh gosh. Oh.
Nah, but yeah, we gotta the headphones has got to be a thing because
yeah. Well, at least just the instrumental.
It's just a feedback loop.
Yeah, and just I just put the.
Oh, Zach's coming back in. Yeah, 1 sec, and
I think just the instrumentals, no matter how you put it, it's just
I'll jump off.
It just makes it mess.
Yeah, I was just jumping on to hang. I mean, I can jump off if Ann wants to do something.
I'll jump off. I don't know if I'll be around for a few, but not much.
I just wanted
I promised that I was only going to make this thing 2 hours this time, and it's already 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer, and then I'm out too.
Yeah, because this lame fuck over here has to work too. Oh, fuck that.
Work, man. What's up with that?
No, me. I'm working on not working. I just gotta get.
Well, what do you do? What do you do for money?
I just now got employed for Safe Light Auto Glass, but that's for me to slowly kind of cultivate my own thing, and then afterwards run with it.
Yeah, dude. I was was talking to both of you guys about, man. It's all about your hand in as much shit as you can. But that glass job stuff, man, that's good money. That's good money.
It is. And then though again though, it's what's the point and why would I do it? You know what I mean? I just, dude, no matter what I'm doing, I don't care what it is. Like, it sucks because it's just like, not, how you're, or how you're overthinking the shit in the doctor's office. I go to any job and then that's what happens. It's not that I overthink the job. It's just, I think, and I'm like, why the fuck? Why would I work and build somebody else's dream when I could be building my own? I'd rather. My
girlfriend calls it a curse. I do that too. I jumped to like 5 different jobs in like 1 year before I ended up just giving up on the whole day job thing. Yeah. I was just like thinking that, well, if I was a manager at this restaurant or if I was a manager at this restaurant, things would get better. And then I'd get there and it was just, no matter what, it just came down to the fact of like, I'm not doing comedy, so I'm not happy.
Yeah, and I've talked to people who are managers, and I've talked to people who were like, they were all the way up at that food chain, and they're like, so I work, I work 80 hours a week, and I make a 6-figure salary. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, and I've said that to them, and they're like, what? Like, that sucks. So why work your life away?
I have the capability to make sure my ride to work is real nice. I'm going to buy a nice car.
I'm going to buy a nice house I don't live in. What the fuck, dude?
Like, at least my drive to work will be nice and my new car that I can afford.
And my sports car.
That's how it was, man. Like, when I was up there in that chain, like, when I worked at a restaurant that you guys already know about, I was all the way up this chain, and everyone around me drove Mercedes and BMWs, and these are like my coworkers and stuff. And all my money just went straight back to comedy at the time. Like, all of it went to bills and comedy and taking as much time off as possible. And they were happy with their lives. They're like, man, we made it type of attitude. And I'm just like, this is not at all what I want.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's just, and then I think that all begs a question, not to get all philosophical, but like, and I've always pondered this question, just agonizing over it, is what is the point of life? I know there's no point in life, but why are you living? Like, why do you breathe?
There's a point of life. It's your point of life.
Yeah.
The meaning of life is to give life meaning.
Yeah. And what the fuck you doing behind some goddamn desk 80 hours a week? Given what meaning? No.
But we need other people, different people. Have you heard of the MBTI, the Young-based test for 12 different personality types?
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing, though.
Check it out. It's awesome.
I've taken that,
and I've taken it too. And that's the thing is that
when I was applying for a real estate company, and they had me take that the personality test.
I didn't want to get too far into it because people become their personality. Some people can get obsessed with it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I just wanted to understand how other people thought compared to how I thought, so I could understand, okay, they act that way, but that doesn't mean they're bad. That's just how they are.
Yeah.
See, that's a good point. Like, I don't want to know. I actually have a friend, and a lot of people aren't really into astrology, but I had a friend start telling me about myself based on my birth date.
Mm-hmm. It's like taking.
I don't want that. Away. No, because that takes away my control. Stop that.
Yeah. Speaking of personality tests, the first time I ever took one is when they started like doing the whole online application stuff, and they add like personality tests at the beginning. And I was like 18 at the time, and I failed the personality test for Best Buy because I was too brutally honest. And my friend worked at Best Buy, and he told me why. And he's like, it just looks like you're too selfish. And I'm like, yeah, probably. That's probably how it looks. I wasn't lying at all. Like, I wasn't doing the normal interview stuff. I was just kind of like, yeah, no, I don't like working with people. No, I don't like that.
Like, you're proudly unemployable.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I think that, like,
the Myers-Briggs.
it's that just showcases the idea. My theory, I guess, and well, someone's theory. I might not even. I don't think it's mine at all. But that if you did away with all this this bullshit in school, and you had the idea that don't go get a job, fuck jobs. You don't need that shit. Go chase after it. Go find a passion. You develop, you hone their passion, and you push them to it, or push them to find a passion. That there will be garbage men. Because there are people who are like, yeah, dude, I love picking up trash and fapping into the fucking garbage, whatever. Like, there's people
and also everyone has different stages. You take a job, but that doesn't necessarily mean you shouldn't be working the same position 30 years after you started. You should want more for yourself, in whatever field that is. You should want more for yourself. So it's not. We need people to do those jobs. We need dishwashers, but don't stay a dishwasher for 30 years,
There are people who do, though.
I was going to say, Joe, you definitely know.
Don't you
from
think
the
there
restaurant
are
business.
people that feel some comfort in that knowing every day, that's it? I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, they make me want to shoot myself, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, me too. Trust me. I'm not only in
sometimes I wish I was that, because the problem is that I'm never satisfied.
Yeah,
and that's
I'm hungry.
Worse sometimes. Because I'm like, God, well, I want more. I want more.
Every day. I get the feeling, Joe, because I'm starving, man. I'm starving for everything, whether or not I go out and
Well, we were talking about this when we were talking about you wanting to put your kid in and being really picky about the school your kid goes to, and how I was saying, that was the cool thing of because I went to Montessori school when I was young, when I was growing up, and Montessori school more teaches you how to learn instead of what to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
So it teaches you, we spent forever going over, how to look things up in the library back when that was a thing. How to find things in the dictionary, how to use resources to find out information you want. It's not like, hey, memorize these dates, memorize these places. Instead, even in history, it was more about don't memorize this is what happened. Try to figure out, okay, well, why did that happen?
Yeah, exactly.
And what will happen next. So it teaches you how to learn instead of what to learn. And I was talking to Will about, putting his kid in Montessori school, because I just really liked that. It was a hands-on approach, and it set me on this path of where I constantly want to know stuff. I'm horribly I do research on stuff that is weird.
Because right now I'm researching American history to make sure a joke is correct.
I do. Also, I'll look up words in different dictionaries to make sure that I understand it before I use it in something, because I'm like, oh, what if I misuse this word? But I know where to look, and I know how to use my resources, which is fun. And so learning for me is it's something I want. It's not oh, I finished school, that was great. Yeah. Now let's start life. It's oh, finally I got out of that 7 hours a day. Now I can learn what I want to learn.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's those colleges now that even do what you were just talking about, where you make up your own degree, where they
and they
degree, and then you just modify it and take classes based on that.
Yeah, they find out what you're good at, and they just go do that a lot.
And then I think that calculus, if you wanted to do art and you wanted to get into that I don't know what the word is, but that spiral shit where that kind of math. I believe.
What are you talking about?
There's this shit that's it's mathematical spirals and mathematical patterns that appear within shit. But what I was saying is that I believe that it's all a symptom of what you love. You don't have to force a kid to be do fucking math. No. If whatever they love, it's going to incorporate their basic needs. So they will chase after those things. You teach them how to learn, just like you were saying. I think that's fucking phenomenal. That's the key to just everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why at 24 I'm like a child, and I'm like I still get like that sense of wonderment that I think everyone has lost through social media. It's like, oh, triple backflip, huh? Could have tucked it a little tighter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, shut up, you haven't done anything.
Or it's like
everyone's a critic with like a 7-second attention span.
That's why I don't really watch sports, is because it's like a bunch of older men like saying like he should have gone on the defense a little harder, and you're just like,
yeah,
okay.
you know, and if you would have just pushed through those last 30, like I couldn't feel my legs. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's like, I didn't have time to eat that day. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was in practice.
No, it is. Sports analysts are the worst. Like dudes sitting around talking about it. And even worse than that is waiting tables in a sports bar, which I did, and listening to people that don't know sports talking. The best is when someone uses "we" for their team because they're on it, right?
Yep,
you know?
they are. They've been on it
so
since
yeah.
76.
No, we scored in the first quarter, and if we can just keep it together, like, no, you just drink your beer, son. And like,
have you seen somebody cry when you were working there because someone like they fucked up a pass or some bullshit?
No, but I've seen people mess up relationships.
No, I saw that.
Yeah, I did too.
A college.
I saw that. Really? See, I saw that shit last week. Some guy was crying because like the Seattle's like fucked up a pass. He wasn't even drunk.
I was a server, and I was serving that day. I was actually worked in the kitchen, but I was a server that day, and I was out there, and this girl was bawling her eyes out because they were down like a point or something, and I'm like,
oh my
how
God.
does this affect your life in any way? Hey Joe, do you care if I write down that "we" thing you said?
No, that thing is awesome, and it's not mine. So,
is it someone's?
I don't think so. I don't have any original thoughts. I just kind of like regurgitate shit. That's like
mine.
I've been working on a joke about that, about like sports and how I'm not a sports guy, and I just thought that was funny.
Oh my God, I have a post for you then, because I wrote about like how I just don't care about football, and
God,
I just don't. I mean, because I'm a huge like basketball. I love playing basketball. I like watching it, but I don't like follow a specific team, and I haven't for like I started watching the Lakers when I was young, and so I'm like, oh yeah, Lakers, and I wear Sonic stuff. But it's more just like the basketball, hip hop has always kind of combined for me as just like my lifestyle.
Yeah,
and I play it. So, but I'm not like obsessive fan. And football, I don't care.
But you wear your 12th man shirt with me every Sunday, Joe.
I want to point out something that Veron just said. Not loving sports can be very lonely, because it's so true.
Yeah,
it's like, God, and when I worked in the restaurant too, I was the only person that wasn't on the fantasy football league. As the only the only guy that wasn't on the fantasy football league. There was plenty of girls that weren't, but there were some that were. And all the other dudes. And so as soon as football season starts, all 11 TVs are constantly football. No more anything else. Because we got to have all of them. Mm-hmm. And I for 3 months, I completely run out of things to talk to with like all the guys that I work with. Yeah. Because I can't. They're just like, oh, did you see the game? Nope.
Well, most kitchens I worked in, they never knew I did comedy. So if I don't talk about comedy or like something related to that, it's like I have very little topics. And so then like I would definitely like football season, I wouldn't even say a word. They'll be like, Zach hasn't said anything all day. And I'll just be like cleaning something, like whatever. Like I don't have
anything for you.
Yeah. You know, I used to do mixed martial arts for a long time. And so like I can talk about that, but people, when they talk about UFC, they've never done mixed martial arts. So then it's like whatever I say just almost goes over their head. They're just like, well, you should have punched him harder. And I'm like, okay, like let's just not talk.
Yeah.
But
that's my buddy does miss
something that you wanted to. I feel like we're stopping you from doing what you wanted.
You are sorta, yeah. It's just, I think it's a group thing, but it's my problem, not yours. I just don't know how to, just maneuver around conversations. Not yours. You're enjoying it. I was gonna say I had to last Monday. I had to post a pink elephant going, why are we talking about football, y'all? Something's going on in Washington. But nobody, I mean, usually it was all about the politics, but, you know, all those people marching on Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bernie Sanders group?
Talking.
His army?
No, my people.
The Bernie
I had
army.
to go look for those conversations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Army by Bernie.
Huh? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was talking about the people that marched on Washington. You're talking about, it was like the Bernie Sanders people, right? His fans?
The Million Man March? You remember? You remember? No, because, you know, CNN didn't cover it.
I thought,
Yeah, that's right.
the only pictures I saw, I thought was like, it was like a protest for Bernie, and they were all supporters of Bernie Sanders.
Oh my gosh. Exactly.
Remember, I only get my news from Twitter. I'm just kidding.
I understand. That was my
Al Jazeera.
Huh? You were there?
No, I said Al Jazeera. That's really.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just saying in general. I'm not making a political statement. I'm just saying that football dominated the conversation at the time.
Oh yeah.
But
always does.
Get like 50 people together to protest Ferguson or whatever. Oh my gosh, it's a riot.
Yeah, no, that's not. It's not as exciting as watching.
Exactly, sensationalism and
as watching grown men on oxygen on the sideline being paid as a professional athlete.
Yeah.
$millions
a bench.
It's like, oh man, they're paying you to get bigger. Like,
that's insane.
I do that for free.
Yeah, like.
Fat joke. As a woman, that was hilarious.
I love bashing football more than I like, and I really don't care. Like, if that's people's thing, that's people's thing. I think it's funny because it's so easy to make fun of.
It's just like it kind of seems like it devolves to anything that, kind of like what you guys were saying, that it's all people talk about. It's all people care about. It's just like, it's so shallow. It's like, you're not even participating. You're not even, elevating your own being.
It's our 7-second attention spans, or the average person's attention span is like 7 or 8 seconds right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one can be bothered to watch a video to the end anymore. Like no one,
No one can be bothered to listen to a fucking outro of a song. That bad.
That's a good point. People should just cut those out now. Just stop doing intros and outros.
I was gonna say, I know someone who, like, towards the end, if they repeat anything, if they know they repeat it more than one, or if they repeat it at all, they'll cut off like the end half of the song, or they'll even skip through the chorus now. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
this is crazy.
It's just frustrating because everyone's so distracted. I don't know.
Yeah, it is, and it's just, and to have like a intellectual,
like other countries are having revolutions, and that will never happen in this country.
Yeah,
people got bored. People started going to the Occupy thing, not even knowing really why they were there.
Well, that's like America is like known for not worrying about a group, but worrying about ourselves.
Yeah, we're so not committal. We can't like stick to an issue. That'd be too boring.
And that's
speaking of the whole getting distracted and short attention span. That's why I sent you that thing too. I was like, you should have a meetup, because I was looking up plane tickets for like events that I have to go do. And then Seattle came up, and there's like $80 plane tickets. And I was like, shit, I should just go hang out. And then I was like, yeah, a meetup. And it's like my thoughts just like went from there. And I was like, Joe should put it together.
They know you.
Huh?
They know online. They're like, oh, he's been talking to someone up there. Maybe he'd like to hang out with them. Let's just throw him a quick little ad. Advertising's getting weird, man.
Oh yeah, it is. I'll bring the homeless people.
Have you ever clicked on an ad on Facebook on the little arrow, and it says, and you can click on why am I seeing this? It gets weird. It gets really weird.
Well,
try
when
it.
I was
Try it
when I was
sometime.
single,
It'll tell you exactly how the person targeted you and how the ad ended up in your newsfeed. It's crazy.
when I was single, all my ads on Facebook or anything was hot Jewish women in my area. Like, that's it.
Anytime I go on Amazon too, anytime I go on Amazon and then go back on Facebook, all the stuff I was just looking at keeps popping back up.
Well, you get
They're like, "Are
emails,
you
don't you?
sure you didn't want like that thing that was completely unnecessary?"
They send me emails at 3 in the morning, and I talk about this on stage, but it's like at 3 in the morning they send me emails because they know I get drunk and I fill up that basket and then I just order whatever I see at 3 in the morning. And so it's like 3 or 4 in the morning, Amazon's just like, "What do you think of these camera lenses?" And I'm just like, "God damn it."
You're like, yeah, those are sweet, but what are other people looking at that are also looking at camera lenses? Because that stuff might be cool too.
Let me just buy this bundle.
Oh, they're looking at camera lenses and telescopes. Oh, that one's $3,000. What's the specs? Like, and then you're in this spiral.
Oh, I've been approved for an Amazon credit card. That's crazy.
The cool thing though is Amazon is pretty crazy. I'm actually going to start stepping up my Amazon thing because I'm an affiliate for them, and because if they click on your link and they go buy something, you don't only get commission on anything they buy, you get commission on anything they buy in the next 24 hours. And we all know how Amazon's just like, yeah. So if they like go and click on your link for like a little like, you know, tiara.
Hey, Joe, put your link. Can you put your link in the thing? I have to order some stuff later. Okay, well, whenever you get a second. But I have to order stuff later, and you just send it to me, and because I have to spend a good amount of money on Amazon later. So
word, that would be sweet. But yeah, literally, like you once they click your link, and Amazon, you know, they do a great job of like, oh, wouldn't you like this? Wouldn't you like to package it with these things for like $100 extra? Yeah. You'll be fine. Get a little Prime membership. Prime memberships too are another. It's like that Audible one, where if they even sign up for the free trial and then cancel before the 30 days is up, you get paid.
So I got a question. So let's say, would they advertise Amazon shit to you based upon the subject matter of the podcast? So let's say Zach listened to my podcast, he went on Amazon. Because would they advertise my subject matter to him, like whatever's based around that?
I think it's on your personal internet search.
Okay, I was gonna say, because if my podcast is about interviewing random homeless people and listening to their unsung stories, I just would wonder if they'd like advertise used homeless underwear.
What a lot of people do on like YouTube is they post like they'll put links to like, oh, you like my camera, you like that we're talking about this. They just post the link to it in their little bio thing, so then you get directed because that's the subject matter, and that's how they kind of bring it all together that way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna dip on out. Thank you for
thank you.
Julianne, come back.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for sharing that evil man poem.
Yeah. I loved it.
All right.
Those are good.
You have a great night, okay?
So come on.
Yeah, see ya.
You too.
See you later.
See you next week.
Sani came back.
Hey.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, mami?
Bel Cerezo.
Me too. I'm not going to speak any more Spanish. Pesos.
Yeah, so if you guys end up putting something together, let me know. There's like $80 plane tickets that way.
Yeah, I'll bring homeless people.
That'd be sweet. Have you ever done Seattle?
No.
No, you've never played Seattle?
Yes, I actually have. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, but I couldn't even. It was probably 4 years ago. So.
All right.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to any comedy shows in Seattle, but I know their scene is. Will has.
It's pretty big.
They have a pretty big comedy scene, don't they?
I have a friend that lives out there that moved from Arizona.
That's
ironic.
ironic.
If you did a show in Seattle, I'd totally come down to that too.
I'd come down too. I'd bring a lot of people.
You'd have a hard time
That's
getting a
another
show
one.
up here just because there's not really like a specific. It would be like those bars that were going to offer you $50, and you'd be like, nah.
Yeah,
like you're talking about
Hey,
your podcast.
You could do that as long as it's more than $80.
As long as it's true. Pay for much, true.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed my comedy? Well, I was gonna tell one more joke anyways, so you didn't
One
miss.
more joke. I swear now, like I'm going to bed soon.
Yeah, I know. I gotta fucking. Let's hear it, Zach. Oh yeah. One thing too. Sorry, everybody who's watching. If I seemed a little bit distant, I'm sick as fuck. But yeah,
Okay.
keep going.
I thought you were just an asshole, but
No, not at all. I took my hemorrhoid cream this morning, so we're good.
Sometimes Will takes some hemorrhoid cream and some Xanax, and he tries to get weird with it.
I'm kidding. I figured you were probably out of it. Plus, it's later in the day, you know. What? Don't look at me. So let's hear it, Zach. I'm reading my pre-written joke. That this is the joke I was researching.
Sani's in such a hurry, showing up at 10.
I know.
Shower, sleepy. I get it, guys. I get it. Dance, monkey, dance. You know, I am.
No.
Dance, monkey, dance.
That should be your tagline.
Yeah, that's my next DVD. Zack Lyman,
Dance, monkey, dance.
Live at whatever, Dance, Monkey, Dance. Okay.
Live from Seattle.
All right, I'll tell the one last joke, and then we can all go home and cry. So there's been a lot of controversy about joke stealing, especially in the last couple of years, especially with YouTube around, right? You can look up jokes. You can, oh, that joke from 1983 about dancing like a chicken looks very similar to this video I saw on Johnny Carson. You know, like there's just this relation between all of it that can't be avoided. Even if it's not joke stealing and naturally, it's like parallel thought. And, you know, for example, you could talk about people stealing from Eddie Murphy, or most recently in the news about Amy Schumer stealing from, Patrice O'Neill. There's this whole controversy, and you can put videos next to each other. And I mean, this has always been happening. This has been happening from the dawn of time, but now we can put a voice to it, and we can make it forward and really point out the people that are stealing. But I also feel bad because a lot of people are not stealing. You have this parallel thought process. I mean, this even goes back so far in time that you could even relate back to Tesla. You know, Tesla was over there inventing stuff, and he's working on things, being weird. Yeah, he collects pigeons and he's trying to make love to them. But, that's a whole nother thing we won't talk about. But, Tesla's working on these ideas. He's a cool looking guy. He's got some strength, some height, things in life that people want. But everyone's turning around saying Tesla, I think you stole that idea. Especially Edison. Edison loved to be like, Tesla, you're kind of stealing my Carson bit. That's what he was going around doing. And Tesla's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I invented this. And then he's like, well, do you have proof that you invented this? He's like, well, I don't really write a lot of things down. I kind of free flow it. And okay, that's what a stealer says. Because, Edison's over there well, I have a patent on it. I invented it. This is me. He's going around telling everyone I invented this electricity thing. And Tesla's like, that's not really true. And he's like, but I have a patent. And Tesla's like, well, what is a patent? And he's like, also something I invented. Definitely did not start in France. This is something else I invented because I have a patent on it. I have patents on patents is what I'm trying to say. And, it's a mind fucking idea that this would even happen. And it's just insane that here we are in America believing everything is great, and it's all stolen. So what I'm saying is all my jokes are stolen from Tesla. So
patents on patents on patents on patents.
All patents.
Yeah.
Nice,
I told him
dude.
the idea to one of my friends, and he's like, "That joke's not gonna work." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "It's too ridiculous." He's like, "It's just too much happening." I'm like, "Hey, man, the word about Tesla's got to get out there."
Someone's got to say something. Elon Musk can't do it by himself.
Exactly. Spread that love.
Elon Musk is stealing Tesla's jokes too.
Or the Drunk History podcast. They're stealing Tesla's jokes too.
So what do you guys think? I should keep that one?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'll keep working.
I love it.
I want to pull it together at the end and really bring a big bang. But yeah, it's definitely something I got to work on.
And I love the pigeon.
I think you gotta like cut out some of the setup.
Yeah.
It's not the
first
pigeon.
time I've even said it out loud. So yeah, so definitely.
You know your craft better than I.
Yeah, and me too.
I give you
more funny.
Yeah.
just
try
dance, monkey.
Just try to be a little funnier next time.
You know, your funny level's like here. I need you like.
It'll probably be fun. It'll probably be fun.
Yeah.
Just make sure you have people with your style of humor in the audience, and it'll go over well.
It's not for me. You know, it's not for me, but you know, other people will probably like it at one point.
Other people might like it if they get it.
Oh gosh.
Hi, Sani.
Hi, Sani.
I think you should keep that. I think you should keep writing.
Yeah, you should keep that, man. That's perfect.
I think you should write more stuff about how there is no such thing as original thought too.
Yeah, I mean it's like I don't know.
Because this is you could add this to the we. So you can talk about how dudes watch Sports Center all night so that they have something to say at the bar later. So that and then they're like their whole analysis of like everything is like basically regurgitated from last night's Sports Center. And they're like, no. If he had just done this, you know, he was 8 for 12 in the fourth, and then and they're just like using stats that they heard like the night before, and they're just like, yeah, no. If he had, and they just go off on the same analysis that the dumbass before them.
I had a coworker that did that with like online jokes or like quotes from movies, and he would like use it in a conversation and like try to be witty about it. And
I do it with quotes all the time.
It sucked because like he would do that with